Starting. We're live. I triggered Nicole right before we started. She was ready to start swinging.
Wow. That was a stupid thing that you said. It was.
What's going on, everybody? We're here for another...
Oh
my God, hey, Squints Palladorus. We're here for another Friday.
Another one.
And, whoops. This week is a fun one because tonight, we are going to build a flat rail comp truck because there is a competition in town this weekend. So we are going to try and start from nothing and build a comp truck by the end of the evening. Fingers crossed.
Say what?
What?
What'd you say? You're going to build a whole comp truck by the end of the evening? Oh, yeah, you can suck it.
So, there's not much time to waste. We are going to do a quick run through. So, first of all, Proline Power Wagon body, the standard of comp trucks.
Brian Sherwood gave you $5. It's a Lloyd Flat Chassis Challenge.
Thank you, Brian. SCX-10 3 straight axles, because they're already built, even though we're going to change that. Some Crawler Innovations foams in various firmnesses. I picked a bunch of stuff up from A-Main. This is all of them that they had, so I grabbed whatever they had. A interior in case we can. Let's see. We have a UC Fab front bumper. The important part, which is a brazen scale flat rail chassis. I think that this is an all-time low ATL. Not 100% positive on that, but thank you to Brett from Brazen Scale for that. Let's see. I did also pick up a set of HR overdrive gears. John Holmes, I bought a Crawlmaster Stubby motor from him. This is a brushed motor, but super high quality, like custom built brushed motors from John, which is amazing. And then a BR Mini brushed ESC, super tiny. I grabbed one of our Vanquish Panhard mounts just in case. I hope that I can use that. Let's see. I brought tire options. So we've got crawlers, high racks, or J-Concept landmines. I've never used landmines, but we have all three options. And then let's see.
Are you adding up the price of all of it? No.
We have some Vanquish 101s in orange. The important part, a Vanquish VFD transmission that we're going to try and shove in there. There's a bunch of other little things. Incision shocks, incision links. Vanquish underdrive gears for the rear axle. And I have like the 21% overdrive gears for the transmission, blah, blah, blah. Little things like that. Lots of stuff to do. Very little time to do it.
What, did you say something about landmines?
Yeah, that's the name of the tire.
Oh. That's like what I try not to step on when the cat barfs.
Yeah.
Landmines. Oh, Matt's here. Everyone's here.
Let's start with I'm going to put the VFD together first so I can start getting it mocked up. I do have a lot to do tonight in a very short amount of time. The clock is ticking because I'd like to try and get as much done as possible, especially while Nicole is here to field comments for me.
Ms. Josh just said, just let Josh talk and we'll try and make you laugh. I did laugh because somebody said earlier something very funny that my first YouTube celebrity autograph, Nicole signed thank you on my fast eddie bearings for her. If you use that code and I see it, I will say thank you. But I definitely do not consider myself a celebrity
Right.
in any. Oh, Dawson Bossy had a new baby.
What? Dawson
No. Now I have to be the fun uncle. Fun uncle,
Oh.
baby Adeline. Oh.
Well, congrats on being the uncle. I was going to say, Dawson himself is young. How old are you, Dawson? He's from Grass Valley. You see him at events. Crawled with him at Crawl for a Cure. I'm guessing 17, 18.
I know there's elevated food bowls. I did talk to Josh about that one time, about 3D printing something to make the food bowl not...
It's not like he barfs next to the food bowl. Or does that matter?
Are you serious right now?
Is this something I should know?
Remember we talked about, because then they eat at a different angle? Why would his vicinity of his barf make any difference to raised food bowls?
Because it seems like a raised food bowl would be like something you would do if they eat and barf, like right away. Why are you looking at me like that? I think this is a reasonable question.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I don't think that it is.
Michael Kobitka's watching from the ER.
Ah, sorry, Michael.
I'm sorry.
Well, hopefully we can entertain you slightly.
Yes. Oh, what band is on? This is just from Amazon. It was like $6. I don't know. Nothing fancy. How do I like my robot? I love it.
Oh, Nicole got her litter robot for anybody not aware. And it sends her notifications to the Apple Watch that what's it say? What happens when it does it?
It says the clean cycle has been completed.
On.
Shitbox.
Yeah.
So I named it. What else are you going to name it? What else are you going to name it? I did not.
Didn't what?
Pretty myself up tonight. We were just talking earlier. I'm like, well, I cut my bangs last week. And,
I even told her she looked nice tonight.
yeah, and I was like, well,
I'm not one for compliments.
I cut my bangs and...
You don't get this package and often compliments.
Wow.
I have no idea why she's here. Like,
Nicole has to compete with the shop girl from Vegas.
from Flying Cars, the girl that...
Oh yeah. It took entirely too long to get that. Hopefully it lives up to our hype. It does. So far, so good. Right. Matt says leave the compliments to me, because Matt does say nice things to me whenever I see you. Besides, why is the cat in your sweatshirt?
Say what now?
You said that while
yes.
you were talking to Matt. Josh is a 3, but in Walmart he's a 7.
I
see
wouldn't
chat. Am I blocked? No, you are not.
No. Make sure that it's like expanded or something. I'm not really sure. I don't remember how that works.
What? Man, it's hot in here. So, if I get out of this ER tonight, do I go to Badlands for Winterfest tomorrow or the K&K swap meet?
Ooh, swap meet. Always swap meets. You never know what gems you'll find. Where is...
Gary Shoemaker gave us $5. Thank you. Here's another $5 to help you hoard all the Vanquish parts for yourself. No wonder everything good is never in stock.
All of these were regular in-stock parts. Don't worry.
RC Dreaming, you're sweet. Thank you for...
Did somebody else
so
say something
kind.
nice instead of me?
Yes. Did Nicole watch Flying Cars? Unfortunately, I did.
Yes, she sat and watched it with me. Like a trooper.
Yeah, and I will never get those few hours of my life back.
Well, it was only an hour and a half movie, but we sat and talked about it
did
thoroughly during the movie.
We did.
All right, pause. Now, what do you think that Drew was thinking at this point?
What do you think that the people making this were thinking at this point? Josh, I just got my roof today. I spent more time on the roof than the wheels. Did you have the same problems?
I don't really I mean, I was launching mine up a hill over and over and over and over. So I guess there was lots of times that I was on my roof, but I didn't really notice it as something excessive. Oh, can't put that on yet. Otherwise, I won't be able to get to those screws.
A member of my local club died. We were crawling on Sunday at Diamond Valley Lake in memory. Can you give him a shout out? His name was Rick Schweitzer. We're so sorry for that.
Yeah, no kidding. That's yikes. Well, Rick, rest in peace. On a sad note.
Yeah.
And hopefully all your club members have a great day. In memory.
Get Nicole to paint the body while you build rails. No. Wait, Josh has never watched Star Wars. No.
Neither has Nicole.
I have not. Not something.
Yeah.
Andrew Rains, thank you. Gave us $10. Thanks for the awesome content. Thanks for the awesome.
Thank you. Let's see. There is so much. Like, I wouldn't normally think that, like, flat rail chassis is not necessarily super crazy complicated, but when you're a custom build, like, you just never know what other little roadblocks you're going to run into. So that's why I'm kind of going to try and rush as much as possible to get as much done as I can.
Travis, you weren't kidding. So I am not skipping comments. I just
read ones that
you have to
pop up.
Yeah.
You can never read all of them.
No. What is a litter robot? A litter robot's the best invention of all time. Max M, we totally love you too.
So yes, the litter robot. I don't remember what company it's made. If you just search litter robot, it's the one that comes up.
I think that's what the company is. Just picked up a Krupp Carbon Reaper chassis, and it will be my first flat rail comp crawler.
There is a lot of flat rail truck options.
Probably paint better than Josh, but I have no desire to.
Yeah, that's the thing. She could do it, but it's just not going to happen.
Do the top and bottom links have to be the same length?
No, generally that's not a. Usually you have like the top links, they're about 70% the length of the lower links, so that you get a. That's so that your pinion angle kind of moves in the same. So it tries to keep a better pinion angle throughout cycle. Now I'm not going to put the shrouds on this. I'm going to try and run without some things to try and keep this light.
Just paint the body like a mullet?
Like a mullet? I don't know how do you do that? How is that?
I don't know.
Put a tie on the front and a solo cup on the back?
What?
Business in the front, party in the rear.
Oh, wow. That was just way beyond me. I am sorry. Goodness.
I'll allow. I'll give you this one.
TR Jones gave us $5. Thank you. Make this rear steer only. See how good you can drive.
Rear steer only?
That's so hard for me to say. F Charger Jordan F gave us $10. Thank you. Hey, evening YouTube. Been looking forward to this one since doing the last SNU. Have you heard any rumors about why the Black Rock was pulled? Any predictions on if they re-release it? Chassis kit.
Oh, that's a good thought. As far as I haven't heard anything, and without hearing anything, it makes me think that it was a cease and desist.
Oh. Call to Crawl Studio said, funny, I watched one of Josh's videos where he's poo-pooing flat rail and said, I'll never install those. I'm just saying.
Agreed. But that's why I'm doing it.
Oh, that's why. Because you said you would never.
Well, it's like, I usually make fun of flat rails. So I'm going to continue to make fun of them. But oftentimes, and it's not like I've never used flat rail chassis before. I just used them when they were, the new thing in 2007.
You're a bitch.
Boom.
You're just such a bitchy bitch. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not done with the trans yet? Didn't you help design the original? Says Matt. He is doing it because it's so meta.
It's exact. See? There you go.
Josh needs content, and flat rails are content, says Alex.
You know, I hate when Alex just like puts the common sense thing out there.
Right. How is your back and ribs after King of the Streets?
I'm there by now. I don't feel it at all.
At all?
No.
Nothing?
Well, yep. Stop.
You said you didn't feel it.
It's not like an aching pain. Like, if you push on it, I know where I got hit.
Do you sell the Ultra ports separately from the Ultra kit? I only see the SCX portals.
We do not. They are not available separately.
What's up, guys? Happy Flippin' Friday.
It's Flippin' Friday.
If it was a true make fun of truck, it would also have Leaf Springs 1.5 and not orange.
I see.
I'm here to be the Dwight to everyone's Jim, said Alex. It's a teacher thing.
False.
So did Nicole up your life insurance before or after you got in? Oh, God.
She did tell me I could get a motorcycle today.
I did not.
You did. I screenshot it and I sent it to all my mods as proof.
What did you send the video?
Yeah.
Lie.
I swear to God.
Do it. Do the dance and
I'll do it.
Let you have one.
I'm done. I will post the dance on my YouTube. Happily next to my motorcycle.
Still not getting it. Craig Banks, much love to the Rice family and loss of their son Quentin. No, that's too bad. Sorry. John Schultz is here. I knew that John was the one announcing because he was like, oh, he deserved it.
Because he was laughing hysterically as I got hit by a 60-mile-an-hour 5-pound drag car.
And he was like, oh, he probably deserved it. And I was like, oh, there's Schultz. Yeah, an RC motorcycle, sure.
Nope, she said it.
Aloha, guys and girls.
Hello.
Dance is awesome, but I said that he had to paint the motorcycle like that.
I said I'd do that too.
And the helmet.
Done.
Wow.
I would even play the video on here currently, but I'd get a copyright.
Why?
Because of the song.
Oh. Because on TikTok you can do that.
Yes, because it's tagged.
Tell me he doesn't deserve it. No, I completely agree. But that's why we're friends, you and I.
Because you both laugh like that when something happens.
Josh, I have a Ducati. I'll trade you for a Ripper.
Oh, which Ducati? Done. I'll make it happen.
I think the first time that I ever went over 100 miles an hour on a motorcycle was on the back of a Ducati.
Really?
Yeah, not yours.
Well, obviously, I didn't have a Ducati. I don't know if you and I ever went over 100.
Oh, I think we did.
Did we?
Yeah, my dad's not watching. It's fine. My dad was not a fan. He does not like motorcycles. And Josh is such a square in every other way, except for pulling up on that. And my dad's like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah. To your grandma's birthday party.
Oh, no, we went to a car show one time, remember?
Oh, that's right. In
Red X?
Yeah, Red X. That's right. God, I forgot all about Red X and the car show.
Yeah.
That was with you?
Oh. I mean, you were... Yeah.
No, that was... I do remember that little car show. Remember that little Chevy, too, that was there?
Yeah, in California, there's zero. Yeah, my Chevy, too, that I'm always been obsessed with. That one is there. He looked right at home on that electric scooter. That's about as much as I would. That's about as much as I would do.
TT. No, it's TT.
Yeah. You can read comments for a second. I'm going to refill my coffee and see what's wrong with Peanut.
He's fine.
We don't know.
Josh, do you have any recommendations for adding portals to both front and rear to the Pro? Not offhand, I don't. Just because, yeah, it does need the same ones as the Ultra, and right now we just don't have those available separately. So I don't have an easy way there. Other than trying to find somebody's secondhand axles or... I'm doing the 12% overdrive, or 21% overdrive, I think. Did I already open that package? Crap.
Blanket was off.
His electric blanket was off?
Yeah, that's why he was crying.
Crap. I opened up both both sets of gears already. Son of a biscuit.
Can you relax?
I have so much to get done in such a short amount of time.
Why would you start the night before?
Because that's the whole thing.
How is that a thing?
It's a thing.
That's just dumb.
It's a thing.
Oh, Phil Sandoval, hello from LA, first time caller.
First time, long time. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining.
But now a fan.
Hey.
Dale says he'll give you $5 for the portal set on the shelf right behind you.
Go.
Oh, too bad for the lag. Now she's
What's
gone.
up?
You can tell us how much you wasted on this thing. You two arguing over this makes it a thing.
You too, yeah. Wait, who said that?
Moose jaw.
That sounded like a moose jaw comment.
How did that car feel when it hit you?
Spicy. Okay, that is not a gear.
I agree with Nicole. You could have finished it tonight. I wouldn't have started it tonight. Any word on 10-2 F9 restock?
No. I do not have a word on that.
Ed Bongstein says, made chicken wings to watch you. You got this, dude.
Thank you, sir.
RC four-wheel drive now had a Black Rock backup. Are you going to Folsom on Sunday?
That is exactly what this is for.
Matt wants to know if I'm painting it for you. Josh says, that wasn't a no. You have my address. I'll pay extra on overnight shipping.
Right.
When is the Donk RC race?
The RC? Donk RC. That's an interesting one.
Hi from Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
I would paint it better. Did you say fill your coffee? You mean mixed drink? It's Bailey's.
It's spicy coffee.
It's Bailey's and coffee.
Mine is regular coffee because I've got stuff to do.
Phil Sano, you guys are awesome. Just got my RBX 10 today, the Home Depot orange one. Rock on. It is, thank you, Irish coffee. Is there wagers in competition time?
There is on this event. It's a cash course. So you pay $10 per course and the winner takes all.
My gatekeeper kit is complete. Going to take it to the Smoky Mountains tomorrow. My journey begins there. Oh,
The Smokies.
my favorite place in the world.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Nicole even took me there once.
I did.
I enjoyed it immensely.
Yeah. Where did we go?
Fall Creek Falls.
Fall Creek Falls. But I've been all over the Smokies. It's my favorite. When we retire, I would like to retire in the Smokies.
Yeah, I can see that,
Yeah.
especially just because of that part of the country in general.
Well, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Like, we just like that part of the country.
We do. Yeah. Chris Drift gave us $5 for giving me 3.5 hours of peace watching the Red Cat Use Teardown video. Mrs. left me alone. Yeah, I would too. That, if you just want to be left alone, you should put on one of Josh's videos. No one else wants to watch his shit.
Like, here.
Okay. No, I'm not watching this. How do you say that?
Say what? Minot?
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Minot Air Force Base?
Yep. The Minot is North Dakota.
Do you order bearings for me?
So, yeah. It's more. Minot's either North Dakota or South Dakota. I can't remember. I think it's North Dakota, but I'm probably wrong.
25 minutes. You're not even close. says Matt. What is an FC Charger TV? Oh, working on my Ascender I bought from FC Charger. I was like, I thought that was a guy.
It is a guy. But he changed his name recently because he F Charger Jordan F is who I'm guessing F Charger TV is.
All right. Tina Louise says, Mrs. Start a stream that looks like a brazen scale all-time low chassis. Just got one myself doing a belly dragger build.
That's what we've got in front of us.
North Dakota.
North Dakota. Oh, we've got a screw with a incorrect head. Interesting. Wah, wah, wah. Good thing I don't need all of them.
Well, if your wives or girlfriends are watching, I apologize. At least you could take them to dinner or something. I guess you can't now, but...
Order them something, and then they can learn about gear ratios.
No,
and
that was not what I'm talking about. I love the term belly dragger. That's what I call one of my cats.
I call her something different.
Don't. That's so disrespectful. And it's going to make me gag. My wife calls Josh's streams nap time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I understand.
Oh. Sorry. I can't read comments right now.
What do you have in your hand? What is it called?
Are you okay? What did Emmett just say?
Emmett, what do you have in your hand?
Oh.
What is it called? Oh, okay.
He's in that. She got a text message with a video from our nephew, but he is in that stage where he's saying things that sound like other things.
Yeah, so he had a rock in his hand.
Yeah.
But the daycare lady thought it was funny enough what he said to send it to my sister-in-law, so. Oh my god, that kid is going to be the death of me. He's so freaking cute. Oh, I love him.
Yes.
So much.
All right. So we've got the VFD trans done. I did not install the shrouds that go over this part generally, and I installed the lightweight motor plate, some machined gears, and the 21% overdrive set. So,
Alex, did I call my cat? Get that out of your mouth. Mine is, why are you wet and what are you eating? I feel like that's when I'm with my nephew. It's the same thing. Yeah. Why are you wet and what are you eating? It always is. I'm sweating like a whore in church.
Man, the Crawlmaster stubby from Holmes is so nice. Sorry, I have to.
I did get him a Power Wheels that matches Josh's Gladiator. It's the same Gladiator Josh has.
Yeah, it's
No. Actually, it's a Rubicon. So
it
it's
is.
nicer
It is nice.
than Josh's. Yes.
That was okay. He deserved it.
And a trampoline.
Yeah, he
A
had
little one. And a big bear. But now I'm trying to decide what... No, now I moved on to birthdays. I think I'm going to get him a bigger trampoline for out in the yard.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah. What brand is the chassis you're building?
A brazen scale all-time. I think it is an all-time low. I should know better, but I don't. So
Why?
Because like Brett from Brazen Scale, he was on the stream one night and he was just like, when we were talking about it, he's like, I'll donate a chassis. And I was like, okay. But realistically, I should have like...
Just get him a full-size Rubicon. He can have whatever car he wants. Let's say when he graduates college.
You mean me? Yeah, I think they were talking about me.
No. I'm talking about our nephew.
It depends on how many nieces and nephews we end up with, because I think we need to slow your roll until we know what.
I mean, but the first one, like.
I mean, the oldest is.
He's our sweet baby angel. He's an angel child. Josh, your opinion, DJI Mini 2 or DJI Mavic Air 2?
Ooh, I would probably go the Mavic Air. I'm a big fan of the Mavics.
Yeah, but don't take his advice on it. He sucks at flying a drone.
I do not that drone.
The drone that hit my house, the drone that hit my car, the drone that went in the ocean.
Well, I wasn't flying the one in the ocean.
Okay, right. But I'm just saying.
Like, my Mavic is, I haven't crashed it. All right. We dropped some frames for a second, but it's okay. Right when you were accusing me of being...
Somebody said something about a train horn, and those are my favorite videos on TikTok.
Really?
The train horn? Remember? You were like, I'll get a train horn for your truck.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were like one of your favorite videos.
I think they're hilarious.
They are. I mean, they're super illegal, but...
Do you two have kids? We don't.
We do not.
As you can tell by all the shit that we buy our nephew.
Yeah.
Our kids...
And my own toys?
Don't get anything.
Like... Yeah, like...
Number 2. Dale says, my wife and I's first is an angel. We definitely used up everything on her because number 2 is a damn terrorist. But now you like have a surprise one who's old enough to babysit. So that, it all works out, right?
Yeah, that's... There we go. Setting gear mesh now so I can...
Fly it in the house. That'll teach her... Oh, no, we don't fly him in the house either.
Done that.
Yeah.
Been there.
I learned how quickly... He learned how quickly I can snatch things out of the air. And how quickly the cat can, too.
Well, I mean, I don't think he's snatching anything out of the air now.
What? No, he's dead.
Yeah. Better luck next time. Kidding. We miss him so much.
We do.
Seriously, love that cat.
Yeah. But, whatever.
But,
If you can't laugh about it, there's no point in life, right?
Too soon?
No. Are you going to the Delta Drag Race on the 14th? John Schultz wants to know.
I don't know.
Where's that at?
Delta?
Where's that?
No, it's Antioch, California.
Oh, that's not far.
No, it's just over the hill.
So does that mean John Schultz is staying with us?
I don't know.
Oh.
If he needs a place to stay,
Yeah.
he can come stay. Oh, we could. Let's see. Oh no, is it on a Saturday or a Sunday, John?
Hey, Josh, what would you recommend for my 10-year-old son out of a Bomber or Rift?
Oh, man, that if he's got like a short attention span, that Rift will keep it because it's a monster, and it's actually there's some things about it that I think are going to make it the more durable option over time. Granted, I think there's some short-term issues, but it's a really hard question.
It's on a Sunday and he's staying with us. Thank you for the advance notice. So now I can iron your sheets since that's a weird thing to do apparently.
Nicole hates when she doesn't get any notice. Like, oh yeah, because someone will tell me and then I'll be like, yeah.
Oh,
and,
your brother. Let's be real.
Yeah, and then I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, Jake's coming. He'll be here in 45 minutes.
But last time Schultz was here and I said, I'm sorry I didn't have time to iron the sheets. 'Cause in the guest bedroom, I always iron the sheets so that they're nice and crisp and you can tell that no one else has slept on them and it's just a nice thing to do. And he thought I was crazy.
Me or Schultz?
Both of you. Or
Well, kind of.
whatever.
But the people here know you now and understand
That's what I like to do that.
that you're a little crazy.
Yeah. Too soon to plan for Proline by the Fire 2021.
No, not too soon since they announced it.
When is it?
I don't know. I have to look at the dates. It's on my... There we go. Sitting in there.
It's postponed to 3021.
Till what?
3021.
3021. I was like, wait, what? In 1,000 years. All right. Breaking out the brazen scale.
Yes, I do know what short sheeting is because my mom used to do that to
What
us.
is short sheeting?
When they tuck you in to bed so hard that you can't get out.
Is that possible?
Yeah, my mom used to do it to us when we didn't get up soon enough. My wife said we aren't watching RC stuff, and she saw Nicole and said, "Oh, it's a funny redhead lady that likes how we named our kid, and now she's asleep." Are you the kid that? Are you the guy who? Which one are you? The one who screamed in the flea market? Because yes, I do like the way you named your kid.
Okay.
So me and my friends are drag or crawlers before we crawl. So I thought about just putting 4 motors on the wheels.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, apparently I'm wrong. What is short sheeting then? I thought it was just when they short sheet you in the bed.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, somebody tell me. How many courses will be at Folsom?
I do not know. I didn't even know what day it was, actually. When I said it in the news, I said it was Saturday, and then I found out that it was Sunday. So, asking me specific details would be a mistake.
So sad to see Josh finally go against his better judgment with a flat rail chassis. # end of an era. Just join and you already have 2 dislikes? What the heck? Who could dislike you too? Hit the freaking like button. I'm sure people get on here and like, ugh, her. Like, God, she's annoying.
They don't even talk about RC stuff.
I know. People are like, shut up. That's fine. Not for everyone. Oh my God. Which... This question is starting to be like a
thing?
A knife in my heart.
Can't tell what the front and the back is, or the inside and the outside.
Which do you like better, Pro or Ultra?
Pro is my preference, but they're very close. If you like portals, then you get the Ultra. If you like straight axles, you get the Pro.
There we go. Tuck the bottom of the sheet under the top of the bed, but it looks like the sheet is still normal. Then they get into bed, but hit the fold in the sheet.
Interesting.
Somebody said, "Yep, she's right." When I was talking about being annoyed at you.
I can't remember if I brought the trash cans up. I don't think that I did. Okay. I know what I forgot already.
Oh, I'm watching with my 3-year-old sleeping on me. Should he get a rift? Yes. Apps. I don't know what it is, but yes.
Yeah, I think you should definitely get him a rift, and then just make sure that it works. You know, just test it out a little, make sure everything's good. Good
So,
work.
Daddy, we are not in Missouri anymore, so no, we do not. We have trash cans not burned in.
Yeah.
Did Nicole give away your mini truck yet?
Oh, no, I need to that's a Sunday. That'll be Sunday.
I'm giving something away?
You have to pick a comment.
Oh, God.
Some people...
Can you pick it for me?
No. No.
So I have to read them?
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's what you were really worried about.
Yeah. Is a Holmes 540 27 turn Torque Master Expert good for the SCX 10.3?
Yes. Yep, I think that's a pretty good choice. Little good mix overall.
Did anyone leak an ETA for the Rift kit yet?
Not that I haven't seen an actual ETA leaked on that part of it yet.
Grave Matter Fab gave us $5. Thank you. Short sheet is a term in Ireland when you can't do a full poop. You learn something new every day.
You're right.
Does the VFD trans mount straight up to that chassis?
Yep. Holes all mounted up. See?
Have you ran your grasshopper yet?
No, I have not.
And I was wrong. There are 10 511 4s and one 5.8 2.5 in that kit, and Josh forgot to place one.
We don't know that for sure. It's a possibility.
YouTube stream is F tonight. Like an F.
We haven't dropped that many frames, so it could be on your
Just talking about
side.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Josh, going to list link all the parts from tonight, please.
Yes, I created a link that's in the description to my website, where that way I can go back and update it with everything that I'm using. Because if I tried to do it in the actual description of this video, then it would delete the live chat. So that is the plan. And I will go through and do all that.
Joke's on you. Josh doesn't drive any of us, right? Vernon Callie gave us $2. Thank you.
You can see how that VFD sits right in there. So I don't have the mounts for the side of the motor plate, but the motor plate is mounted off of the skid plate, and the skid plate's in there firm. It's going to be fine, especially with brush power. I mean, it's actually rock solid, so I have no concerns.
Mike J, thank you. The audio is just fine. Does that mean it's actually not?
Yeah, like, you trying to mess with me?
I know. Wait, am I saying this right? Josh is building a flat rail chassis build?
True story.
You guys are Chris Caruso. You're awesome. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
All right, we're going to... We have a lot of spare parts already.
Did you restock your wheel nut supply?
Yes, I did, I think.
No dig?
No dig, because this is running class 2 rules, so can't run a dig.
Will it clear the front axle and links?
Let's see. Well, we'll hope so. We are running Axial SCX 10.3 straight axles, and that's kind of what I need to start working on next. Anyway, we've got to they come assembled.
Is the trans mounted
Upside down.
reverse in that?
Nope, mounted forward. So
That's a door.
that was a dog, I think.
Oh. Phil Sandoval, are you the one from LA?
Am I the one from LA?
No.
Oh,
Said a
you're
name.
asking somebody.
Everything is not about you.
I thought you were reading Phil Sandoval's
Have
question.
you ever made a homemade body for your rigs?
I have. I made a metal body at one point for a rig I called originally the Woods Runner.
That someone else owns, but it's back.
No, different one. The original one.
Oh, there was an original?
Yeah. You remember? It looked like the Scout that looked like the one on the
That was
magazine.
called the Woods Runner?
Yeah.
The Scout? I thought we just called it the Scout.
It's called the Woods Runner.
Well, I called it the Scout.
You did.
The blue one?
Yep.
Scott Oblander, $3. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Just here for the paint tips.
So we're not going to be running the shocks that come with these.
Spoof 13. Yes, he is in LA. How are the shocks in that kit? All aluminum or plastic collars and caps? Where's your blade? Why are you using my scissors?
Those are mine.
These are mine.
You have green ones too. Those are mine.
These are mine.
They're not.
You never went to Joann's and bought scissors. I promise you that.
I bought them from Joann's.com.
Lie. You're a liar. You had only one car truck, what would it be? A Ripper.
No, it'd be my VS410 Pro. My Ripper I like, but it's not what I like to drive the most.
Oh.
It's just special for the reason that it's special. Special.
I was thinking about this in the shower the other day. I was like, I wonder what he would sell that Ripper for. If someone was like, 50 grand and I'll give you for a prototype Ripper. And I was thinking, yeah. I would file an insurance claim and be like, somebody stole it. I don't know.
You're admitting to insurance fraud on a live video.
I mean, obviously, I would never do that. So, because I can't lie at all. Like, I can't lie. Like, I physically can't. Physically, mentally, whatever, cannot lie. So, right?
As far as I remember. I mean, at least that's always the story you've stuck to, so.
Have I ever lied to you about it?
Well, I don't know. I don't listen very well, I guess.
Well, that's your problem. That's stupid.
It's nice that they greased it, but in just the one spot that I haven't turned it
I'm
yet.
pretty certain my wife and I have had the same argument verbatim. By the way, they were mine. Yeah, see, I'm too pale. I blush when I lie, so I don't lie.
You're always blushing.
I know. Whew, God. Lord.
Have mercy.
What do you say to the parents of an ugly baby? I would say, that's a baby. Oh my gosh, look at that baby. That's what I would say. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, like what about, that one friend of mine whose kid still, you know.
Yeah, I do. That's an ugly kid.
That is an ugly kid.
Can I get the VS410 Pro in the UK?
Yes, you can. Well, it's hard right now with the Brexit issues and the taxes, but
Yeah.
so I don't necessarily know that I have the...
We are...
You can check with your hobby, like Pit Stop RC in the UK. There's a couple of other ones.
What type of material did you use for the homemade body for your rig? Because I'm thinking about making one.
I used 22 gauge steel. Or 24, it might have been 24 gauge steel.
Do you think a lowered Pro with a hard body would be a good comp rig?
Sure, I mean, if you're going for like a class 1 or something. I mean, a Pro already sits nice and low. That's kind of that's like how we kind of run our trucks. So it's kind of how we set it up. So I'm taking apart the gears in the SCX3 because I'm going to throw in, the front axle I'm throwing in a set of hot racing overdrive gears. And then in the rear I'm going to put in the Vanquish underdrive. So that plus the 21% that I put in the transmission should push this thing close to like 40% overdrive.
What is your full-time job?
My full-time job is working at Vanquish Products. Sometimes I get to play with toy trucks at work.
Can we talk about what we had to do today?
No,
Yeah.
can't.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Just about how grateful he should be about his job.
Right. Yes, I do have a great job.
Yes.
I do like getting to play with toy trucks. Or talk about toy trucks at work. Or argue about what the best toy truck part would be. It's like having a work meeting that you really actually care about.
Good night, country boy number 1. Let's see. I work for Fast Eddie Bearings.
She also gets to play with toys parts all day.
Not the same. Not the same.
Not the same. Agreed.
Not something I like either. I mean, cars
Like-
or toy trucks. I like cars. I like
I like real cars.
real cars. Not
You're such an elitist.
I know, right? I did sign an NDA. My marriage license. Why are you're selling stuff?
I'm selling stuff?
I don't know.
Are you trying to sell stuff?
No. Any
trying to sell
reason
my
for
stuff?
The truck sale or just selling?
I don't have anything for sale. Oh, other than Matt's idea of trying to sell this truck by the time it was finished.
Oh.
But, oh wait. Yeah, that's it. But other than that, I don't actually have anything for sale. Technically. There's always something for sale.
If I gave away the trucks on the floor, no, I'll sell the trucks on the floor. I did tell him the other day, I was like, I was trying to vacuum, and I'm not going to vacuum in here until this floor is clean, because Gray Matter 45, good. I hope, I do have a coupon code for you guys for fasteddybearings.com. It's date night, DATENIGHT, all one word. I don't get anything from it, just
Just cause.
10% off, just because everyone asked me about Fast Eddie, and there you go.
There you go. The more you know.
The more you know. Okay.
So, my idea was, I was like, I'm going to buy SCX3 axles because they're already assembled. It'll save me all this time. And then I was like, oh, and then I'm going to put overdrive and underdrive gears in them. So I'm like, basically, I have to build everything twice. So I have to disassemble it, then reassemble
Excuse
it.
me?
The axles.
Perfect, Andrew. We have those. 2 DO1Es. I'm always amazed at... Is Fast Eddie's name Eddie? It is.
Yeah. No, one of those ones that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
I've known so many people that go by Fast Eddie.
We had this conversation already.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We've hung out a lot, though.
Dr. B. Wackos has been out of the hobby for a while. Welcome back. Want to get back and looking at the Red Cat Gen 8 Axe Edition. Is it a good investment for getting back into RC and wanting a crawler?
It's inexpensive. It's not one that I personally say would be my choice, but if it's the price range you're looking at, it's an option that's reasonable. It's just not one that I would personally choose.
You're right. Suki has not made an appearance.
Yeah. She gets all hot and bothered before these start. And then Nicole stuck her under a Proline van body.
She was so happy.
And then she ran away.
Chris Strip, thank you for the £5. Good night from me. Work soon. A former ugly baby. Any idea? Mike Kabitka wants to know where he could find a hero truck. They're pain to track down.
I didn't know that.
Thank you, Thomas Downey Jr. and Tim. It is date night. Just one word.
I didn't know that they were hard to find. Maybe just try searching for actual JD Models trucks, because they were just a rebrand of JD Models, and those I believe you can find. So
James Knight is here.
what's up, James?
Hi, James. It's afternoon there.
That's true.
Yeah.
So, all right, we are making progress. Are you so excited?
Yeah.
I can tell.
Rift's blowing up on the PNW area. Axles breaking.
Yeah, no, I suspect that there's going to be housing breakages like we saw.
Moose Joshi is two-timing. I mean, I think she actually liked your van better because it had the cutouts.
Yeah, there's just a literal clear Proline rock van body on the floor.
He didn't cut out any of the wheel wells or anything.
It's just...
Right.
Okay.
But yes, there is more room for activities in this one.
All right.
So, but she does love to sit underneath it. You should just sit there.
Just hangs out.
Yeah.
Chills out. All right, front axle's done. Now we're doing the rear axle.
Do you guys have a fix for that rift brake?
Oh, not currently.
Not yet. James wants to know, should I finish painting my Hilux driver or clean my VS410 Pro?
Ooh,
He doesn't want to do either one of those. Those are both of his.
painting or cleaning, like her.
I'm pretty sure you would paint over clean.
Really? I guess my definition of cleaning a crawler is different. Little simple green and an air hose works wonders. It does. It really is a simple green and an air hose gets it done.
I hate the smell of simple green. What are the best 1.9 tires?
Best isn't a real thing, but crawler or Proline crawlers is my favorite.
Are the 10.3 portals worth it? I'm more of a TRX4 portal guy. P.S. Thanks for the awesome bits. Soul Society Hollow.
I mean, it's... I guess I don't know what you mean by worth it in that case. You already like portals. They're a solid portal. I mean, as far as looks and everything go, I think they look better than the TRX4. I don't know if they're as strong, but they are more scale.
James says, we all know how you feel about drivers. You should know how he feels about cleaning.
I'm trying to do this so I don't have to actually take off the rest of the wheel hardware.
Do you have any update on the Vegas Scale Nationals?
You can join the Facebook group. It's happening.
Do you have to have a? Do you have a list?
Do I have a list?
Yeah, for people who can join the Facebook group.
You're such an asshole. No.
I always wondered, does Fast Eddie really resemble the character on the package? With the... No. I'm like, that's all I look at, but I'm like trying to think of what it looks like, and with the dirt in his teeth, and I'm always like, why do you have dirt? Why did you decide to make them put dirt in the teeth? Because he's flying fast, I get it, but like still.
But like still.
Who makes that camo hat? Camo for life.
It is a, I don't know. I buy generic or like no.
He has to shop at a big and tall head store.
Thank you. You're very nice.
What?
I buy them on Amazon. They're like $9 or $10, but they're a flex fit that actually fits a big head, and there's no branding on them. I buy black, gray, camo, blue.
Everyone's gonna be like, no orange.
I don't wear orange hats
He's
usually.
not hunting. No. Like,
But I'm wearing camo.
right, but you wear an orange hat when you hunt. Do you know much about circus scoring? If so, does more than one of the scale items such as toe strap count more than 1 point?
I think you can, yes, use more than one of an item to gain, but only up to the number of non-functional or functional scale items that you're trying to use or replicate.
Oh my god, what did you say? I can't. No label flex fit, I think. Yeah?
Sounds about right.
Did Ben give you a hat?
Yes, he did.
He said apparently
It's in
it
the-
doesn't fit.
It's in the Jeep. Oh, it doesn't fit?
I don't know
Oh.
because you're not wearing it.
Well, actually, it's in the Jeep right now. Or I brought it in tonight because I unloaded everything from...
What kind of hat did Ben give you?
It's a King of the Streets hat.
Oh.
Snapback.
I tried to get him to put your shirt on tonight, Dale.
He did.
Calvin Clements, hello there. I leave for 20 minutes and he's not even got the rails out of the bag.
I do. It's
Says
there.
Matt?
It with the transmission installed, Matt.
So all the thick boy comments are about his melon. Yes.
I do have a very large head.
Yeah.
Like,
Matt said, "Oh wow."
see?
Can you imagine what our neighbors think that we're doing right now?
OnlyFans?
The most boring,
Man!
no viewer OnlyFans of all time. But I got a screw.
Oh. We're gonna start seeing little camera phones pop over the back fence. Like, they just sit at that stupid desk. What are they doing? Can you imagine if they weren't the type that knew like the internet, like streaming things? They're just like, they just sit it there and they talk to them or between themselves in an awkward fashion.
Yeah, but I mean, we do that anyway
Well, I know, but not like this. Not like not facing each other.
when we drive.
Well, I guess there's that.
Yeah, we talk a lot when we drive. So we do. We always actually talk to each other a lot, which is weird. You would think after 10 years you don't have anything else to say.
You always have something to say.
Always, man.
Okay, this gear
Sir Cranium.
is definitely on there. It is time for the mini hammer.
James would say, please no, these live streams are so much better when Nicole is on them. What about Matt? Matt's a great fill-in for me. That's the only reason why
Why you what?
Sometimes I watch your...
Sometimes you watch Wednesdays?
Well, like, I'll just pop in. Actually, what was I thinking of? Somebody said something on your Wednesday show.
Can't think of it?
I can't. What were you guys talking about?
So many things.
I'm like, because I leave it on so you have an extra viewer.
You're so sweet.
I know. And then but I don't watch it. But sometimes I'll like look at it to see, you know, when there's commercials or something on TV.
I'll watch it instead of a commercial. That, you know, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
I'll allow.
So, damn. I'll think of it tonight while I'm asleep and wake up at 3 a.m.
Oh, human being. When we were moving from our apartment to this house, we drove this one route and we drove past a coffee shop called the Human Bean.
Bean.
Yeah, like coffee bean. And we had made the comment to each other, like, that's a dumb name. Like, what's that all about? And neither of us could put together what it meant. And then one night when we're laying in bed in this house, 2 weeks, several weeks later, she wakes me up at 3 a.m. Human being. Like, human being. I'm like, oh yeah. And then that was it. We went back to sleep.
That or space pictures. I sometimes will wake him up to show him space pictures.
Oh, I must think I'm dreaming for that because I do not.
Like the NASA pictures, like when they have the rovers and stuff, because I do like space stuff.
And you hate me sleeping. Or just don't like the fact that I'm snoring and you wake me up and then you're like, here's what's on my phone.
There's a phrase for that kind of behavior. Do tell.
What?
I don't know. Someone just said that. Let's hear it. What is it? I dare you. Isn't there one of those coffee places on Madison over by Scandia? Yeah, that's where it is.
Was it on Madison? No, this was on Sunrise.
Oh, it's on Sunrise.
It's on Sunrise.
It's like Sunrise and Madison.
It's not Madison. It's over in that area at least.
Matt does advertising for feminine products? What?
Yeah, that was a topic of discussion. Him cutting a commercial for a feminine product.
Oh, okay. Michael Swan gave us $10. Thank you. Here, waiting for new moments to nominate to the Scalies Award Show. Yes, I'm totally geeking over the new rover. I'm like, oh, the first panoramic view from Mars. Oh, the first sounds from Mars. Like that. I don't know why. I just love that shit. I do. But no, and I have not watched Star Wars because it's like 3 hours long.
And it's old.
I don't care about that. I watch old movies all the time, but is it just me or the stock capper was extremely difficult to put together on a Hyrax 19s?
I never put those together, actually. I don't know.
We had a coffee cart called Gub and W, ground up beans and water.
Hot bean water.
Josh, do you do any brakes in procedure or shim your axles after building them?
Only if gears are really bad.
Paul W. gave us $10. Thank you. Wife and I enjoy watching model building and listening to the banter. Wife likes banter more.
Thank you. So I am using overdrive gears in the front axle on this, and then Vanquish underdrive in the rear. The hot racing overdrive gears are pretty good. The SSDs are the worst though, and those I had to do like crazy break-in to try and make them spin smooth. I even went as far as to like micro polishing them to try and make them work, but they're bad. The hot racing ones though, I recommend if you're looking for overdrive instead of underdrive.
Alex, he showed me what the Scalies were.
Immediately after Alex enlightened me.
Yeah.
Honestly, Alex, I thought Jesse was the one to inform me at first. And then
You would think so.
it just seemed like something
Yeah.
Jesse would know.
Yeah. Matthew Armenia says, my wife doesn't like it when I fall asleep before her, so she'll wake me up to try and fall asleep before me. I understand that. You probably snore. Yeah.
That's a possibility.
I need to go back to Dale. I realize that, when you're like an adult, you read those lists, like funny lists, like, you're an adult when blah, 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 when you have purse Advil and home Advil. You're an adult when you cry when a space shuttle lands back on Earth and they get out safely. Every time.
Really?
I'm not a crier. Don't cry. I know that will shock everyone. but I totally bawl like a baby. Like when the SpaceX, when the Crew Dragon landed and the guys got out, I was bawling. You weren't here.
Obviously.
Doug Lamont gave us $5. Josh, I thought I'd contribute to your paint fund. I know this is more than you need, but meh, 2 coats maybe.
That's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
How do I stop my axial 6x6 eating ring gears?
Ooh, that's a tough one because they usually in the center axle, right? Yeah, I don't necessarily know a fix for that. There we go. Son of a... no, I don't know that there is because I don't know that there's a metal axle for it either. That would be the real fix. Would be...
What body's going on that thing?
Power Wagon, the basic bitch version of the comp body world.
PW. Nicole, do you get goosebumps in listening to certain music? I do. I do.
I mean, I even do, and I'm not a music person.
Right.
But, like, for me, it's usually, like...
Whiskey Lullaby. Every time.
No, for me, it's, like, usually, like, some sort of classical or, you know,
You
like...
get goosebumps listening to Mozart?
Like, something like that. Like, those more so than...
Who are you?
I'm fucking sophisticated. Fucking good cello really does it for me. I'm just saying that type of music is what, and it has to sound good. Sorry, what?
Stupid. That sounds stupid.
You sound like an idiot.
You sound like an asshole. Flecko Nation gave us $5. Thank you. And can we talk about what your icon is?
It looks like fish.
It does look like fish, but with like fins. With with
You.
with like a shark fin.
That's not, I totally agree.
Obviously, sharks have fins.
I know.
Love the videos, guys, and I was happy AF to be able to get a set of Rock Jocks and Phase 5 this week.
Nice. Scored both of them. IBTRs went up on the site today.
If you have to say you're effing sophisticated, you're not.
That's not the way anybody who's sophisticated would say it either.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
One of the best movies ever.
Oh, 50% of people get them pleasure bumps. Lucky me. We won't even go there.
50% of the time works every time.
Starship at Zen10 nailed landing. He's hiding Nickelback and ABBA music files. BT, our friend BT is here. Give us $20. Thank you.
Thank
Did you
you,
really
BT.
get hit by a flying car at the drags? He did. I got that.
You got the video.
Somebody was serious. Have you watched two cellos on YouTube?
I have not.
You will now. Thank you.
All right.
Sharks have fins. Helicopters have anchors.
Learn something every day.
I'm so fucking sophisticated. Camo hat. Ricky Bobby style.
We're going to be using a Futaba S9177 servo. My favorite servo.
This is your neighbor. I'm going back in now, so you can just let me know when you're done over there. Who doesn't like ABBA music?
What is ABBA? What does ABBA sing?
Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia.
Here we go again.
Oh. What are we?
I'm more of a Wham fan.
No, you're not. You don't even know what Wham is.
I do.
Who?
From Deadpool.
Who is the lead singer of Wham?
Bowie.
No. George Michael. Will's our Sea Rock Crawlers gave us £5. Thank you, Nicole. You should be on every live carrying Josh. Great. No, thank you. John Schultz said stop singing. What are we building?
We are building a flat rail comp truck. Let's see. Or we're trying to, but the servo doesn't fit in the hole.
Do you have to say things so that everyone goes, that's what she said, that's what she said, that's what she said?
We're going to have to do
Female
some
sharks
sanding.
have less fins than male sharks. Male sharks also have 2 sides. I knew that because I watch Shark Week.
Shark Week. All right, let's build some links.
The pinion gear on the SSD overdrive gears actually hits the locker. I dremeled down the locker and it was good to go. No mesh issues.
I know that it hits there, but also just their mesh
Yes.
is not great. The machining on those gears is really bad.
I picture Josh listening to Notorious B.I.G.
I do love
I
some late 90s, early 2000s rap.
Yeah, we both do, actually.
Yeah, that is,
We have Amazon Music just so we can listen to Nelly.
yeah, and
Country Grammar.
Dr. Dre, Chronic 2001.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably my favorite album of
Ooh,
all time.
I liked Bone Thugs.
Bone Thugs was good. That's actually one of my Spotify stations.
Are you going to vent or no vent?
Always
I
vent.
will vent.
Always vent.
Yeah, DMX.
Yeah.
Bust out the precision files for those gears. Too short, yep.
Oh, yeah.
Phoenix, nope.
Even lesser popularity, still good. Little Troy.
Nope.
What?
I don't know who that is.
He's the I Want to Be a Baller.
Oh.
Wanna be good song.
I crank CNC Music Factory in the car to embarrass my kids. Yes,
Nice,
Country
Sophie.
Grammar, yes, is a local, but he was St. Louis, we're Kansas City, so.
Well, and I was Nebraska,
Well, yeah, we
so
don't count.
it didn't really. I just liked it because
Beastie Boys were obviously also one of my faves.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're okay.
What?
Beastie Boys is okay. Not my favorite.
I want a divorce.
They're not bad.
Hot Dog Limp Bizkit got turned away at, whoa.
I did like
Don't.
Limp
Don't.
Bizkit.
Don't.
Fred Durst.
Don't. He's on TikTok now.
Fred Durst on
Yeah.
TikTok.
He's very, very bizarre.
Is he really? Well, he was bizarre then.
I know, but different. Josh is the nerd. Yes. Josh is the guy from Office Space.
Which one?
Michael Bolton.
What?
Where he always has it up really loud and then
I never turned my
Quack
music
RC
down.
$5. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, build looks great. Can't wait to see the finished look. Speaking of rap, did you hear Gen Zers are trying to cancel Eminem? Yes, and I saw that on TikTok today.
You know what? I would love to see that.
I don't know why.
I would love to see his response to that.
Yes, and I hope did you guys have your baby? He was having a new baby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, here's to a
New baby.
yeah.
Everyone is really upset that you don't like Beastie Boys.
I'm sorry. I just they're okay. I don't hate them. I just
Except for Dale, he's on your team.
Dale.
Not yet. Do any time. That's so exciting.
Ever watch the stream? Maybe the laughs will help. I'm kidding.
My mom told me what they did to try and have me, and it was incredibly inappropriate for her to say to me. She's like, oh, and I had to finish watching General Hospital before we could go, even though I was having contractions. But I mean, I wasn't going to miss it. BS410 Pro or Ultra?
If you like straight axles, go with the Pro. If you like portal axles, go with the Ultra.
Can you put one of those up? Remember how you did that one day?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't ask a lot of the questions that you told them not to ask anymore, but Richard Trujillo's here.
Hello, Rich.
Yeah, Dale, you're right.
What? Is someone still trying to argue about Beastie Boys?
No,
Okay.
this.
Wait, Nicole. You just didn't want to say it?
No.
You didn't want to talk about? You've buried that memory?
I have. Thanks for bringing it back up.
I think you brought it up. technically.
And now in the Beastie Boys, that's what Trav Kelsey always, that's his thing. Like, you gotta fight for your right to Lombardi. You gotta fight for your right to party.
Oh, I get the pun, but also Travis Kelsey is kind of a
Oh, stop.
like.
General Hospital is still a big show because she still watches it every day, and I can watch it. I haven't actually been into General Hospital in 15 years, but I can still watch it and I know exactly what's going on.
Someone is coming back from the death.
Yeah.
And somebody is in a coma. And somebody is going to cheat on their.
Always brain damage.
Yeah.
Always.
Yes.
You can't imagine
Coma or brain damage, whatever.
Always some sort of brain damage.
But I think that the people watching can relate to that usually.
Dale, I'm only in my late 20s. They're not that old. Can we keep a count on the screen of how many? But people log on and off. It's okay. It's okay when people ask the same question.
It's just that question happens a lot.
Yeah. Are you coming to Skill Nationals?
Yep, I'll be there.
Am I going to Skill Nationals?
If you'd like to go.
We shall see.
It is 40 minutes outside of Vegas.
Yeah, let's see if we have a house sitter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have a robot litter box now. Can you imagine? You're going to get a text every time that you're like, oh.
Thank you, Alex. Have to go to sleep. 4:16 a.m. night, guys. Bye from Rome.
Hey, thanks for joining, though.
Yeah. We're ready to come back to Rome.
Yeah.
Where can I buy that blue-handled tool? Can't seem to find it on Google. The Shersba?
It's a Zerba tool. It's from RC Scaleworks. Hi, I see you.
I'm working on installing a Vanquish 3-gear metal transmission with dig and ROC 412 HD. Now I can't fit the dig servo. What would you do?
Whoa. Sorry. Vanquish 3-gear with dig and a Rock 412. Did you say 412 HD? Or no?
Uh-huh.
The HD is long. Let's see. There is some other people who make some, or you can run a shorty shift servo.
Where'd she go?
She's wandering.
Omaha. Just a now, Amanda Wakeland.
What's that?
Amanda Wakeland.
From Omaha?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you know?
You know her?
No. But welcome.
Tommy Wood. Even though you have a Raiders thing, welcome. Love you guys and keep up the great work. I always play that game with Josh. Anytime we ever see a Nebraska license plate, I ask him if he knows them.
Oh, you know them?
You know them?
You know them?
Do you know them?
You know what? Nebraska always had. Well, they used to.
Stop.
When they were small.
No
they
one
had
cares.
the
No one cares.
your license plate started with your county number. So Washington County, where I grew up, was 29. So anytime you saw a 29 county plate,
Anyone
you'd
who
look.
cares already knows.
You'd look, oh, I don't know. You'd be surprised when you didn't know somebody. You're like,
Dale needs a dig. What? Oh, Jesse, you're silly.
VFD digs are either on the website now, Dale.
Are you going to be running a winch?
Oh, that's a good question because I.
Oh, Josh in your backwoods home state. That's from Alex.
He's from Minnesota. That's basically cold Nebraska.
Woo! Love watching you and Matt. It's my comic relief after a stressful week. If I didn't have to do this, I wouldn't. I promise. I would. If Matt wanted to be in my place right now, I would let him. Interesting, Josh. Can you tell us about the crown of the road some more too?
Normal crown is 2%
Stop.
side slope from the center.
Richard wants to know where my axles are, Josh.
They are back from plating.
What is
Either today
did
or
he
Monday.
Get something special plated?
He got himself some axles that were out of stock that I had to have plated. That
He
went
knows
out.
a guy, but what color?
Black.
Oh. I just am excited with like Bob Tarvin gets
Oh.
his special purple.
Well, he goes and has that done. I do not.
So good.
Don't
It's so good.
don't you put that on me.
So good. Who wants purple axles?
Nobody. Purple is the weirdest color.
Wait for it.
Wait
Wait
for
for
it.
it. Wait for it. Wait for it. We're on a lag. Let's see.
Right.
Let's
So-
see.
You're gonna wait 30 seconds between every time you say a statement?
Rod in tool again, please. Drop. It is. Is that the Servo?
It is. Zerba.
Zerba. Why can't
Zerba tool.
It starts with an S.
SZCZERBA. Zerba. As in Shane Zerba.
Shane, one of my faves.
Yes.
And his brother, right?
Yep. So I'm not going to build the pan-hardened drag link right now because we don't know what's going to work yet.
Jen's cool. They have done pink for breast cancer
We did.
awareness before.
We did that this year.
And I'm assuming we'll do it.
We're going to probably do something different next time because it was a mighty pain in the ass to have
Yeah, but
them
it was so
serotonin.
popular.
Well, I'm just saying, like, we'll do something different than how we did it this time.
Right.
Probably not the quantity of certain items. Okay. So, axle time. Axle time. So,
You're high, Josh. Everyone wants colored axles. What type of servo do you recommend? Coreless, brushless? I was just kidding, RC. Honestly, I was totally kidding. I thought that was funny. When
What?
he said he apologized for saying that Matt is comic. I was totally done. If I got offended, I probably wouldn't be.
married to me.
Yeah, we're here. Like, yeah. So I was totally. But if you give it to me, I'll give it right back to you. So that's usually how it works, right? Longest built ever.
Right?
Servo recommend coreless, brushless.
Oh. I mean, a lot of mine are brushless now.
What?
It's probably what I run most of.
How does your Ultra do on the rocks?
Works well. I just prefer my Pro for the style and some of the things that I've had done to it.
I wish there was more availability of Vanquish, RC4 Drive, and even G-Made and Cross RC here in Portugal. We have some Traxxas and Axial here, but even those are way too expensive for our reality.
That's the problem, and ours would be even more expensive than that. Because it's just the way of the world and how much it costs us to get things into some of your countries.
Yeah.
And it's not something we decide.
No.
Like what? We'd love to
sometimes-
sell it anywhere they'll buy it.
Yeah, tariffs and things, or what do they call them?
Yeah, you got it.
Is that right? But when you send it to Canada and they have to pay on delivery or whatever, is
Yeah.
that a tariff?
A duty.
A duty are crazy expensive, and it just is hard. Everything's hard to find in Brazil. Just make a trip
Come
over
on
here
up.
and fill up that suitcase. If I mail Josh my SCX-10 2 shocks, will he build them with a shockwheel incident?
No.
I just got here. Why are you using peasant axles? Matthew Jorgensen gave us $5. Thank you. Did the link kit for the VS410 kit and SCX-10 axles ever get made?
Yeah, it's on the website. They've been in stock for a couple weeks.
He gave us $5. Did I say that?
I don't think you did. Thank you. But yes, they are on the website. God, I don't know what the VPS number is off the top of my head. Sorry. I would give you that information.
Don't you have a
Otherwise.
search tool on your website?
We do. But if I just had it, he could just type in that number, and then he would have it in front of his...
Or you can just type in. Whatever he's looking for. Ghost Rider 43 said he got your VP Hex drivers. They're awesome.
They are awesome.
How about them carbon plates, Josh?
That's another thing that is... It's kind of a longer process to get those done. So, that's not as easy as links like I was doing.
What did you figure out for ventilation for painting? Who's painting?
We got a window open.
Are the what axles are those? Are they stock besides the diff gears?
These are SCX 10-3 straight axles, and yes, they are stock other than the diff gears.
Bucks are SeaWorld. My mother passed away from breast cancer, so I want to make a tribute build with a pink beadlock rings and pink curry anti-roll bar. Was able to snag those parts when they were still available.
Boom.
Nice. That
Glad you could.
Yeah.
So, you know, we had said what it was for. That a huge chunk of all of those parts went to.
He wouldn't let me say the percentage, but it was quite a bit, and it was very because
Nicole is a bigger critic of anything I do than anybody else would be. So even she was pleased with the number. I was
absolutely, because a charity things
Somebody would be like, well, like 15% went, and I was like,
no, more than that. And I'm always ready to donate everything for charity, especially breast cancer. We lost an incredibly close friend to breast cancer. She was 40, and so it's a very close to our hearts on that one.
But yeah, and that went to, is it
Susan G. Komen.
G. Komen, yes. Susan G. I always say B.
Maybe it is Susan B. Komen.
I don't know.
It's a G or a B. Susan Komen.
I just always get it wrong. I don't know which one it is.
Well, I think it's G. Maybe it's B. DLC gave us $5. Thank you. Dig has been ordered. Looks like you will be drawing another T-Rex on Monday. I love it. Gray Matter Fab gave us $5. You have a window open and your neighbors are so happy.
Especially with how close we are to the window.
If you support causes like that and you're technologically inclined, look up Folding at Home.
Folding at Home?
We will. Josh, does your VP driver adapter lock into place on your DeWalt gyro?
They have to check. I think it does because I use it on my tap.
Hi. What are you doing?
This, the way that the flat rail chassis pinches in the front, it's kind of pinching this link pocket closed, and it's being a bit of a pain to get the link in there.
Hi. She's purring. G coming. Nicole knows her music, Josh does not. That is true.
Very true.
Those look like flat rails, but you are building them with them, so I'm clearly mistaken.
Son of a bitch. Let's see. File time. Bigger file.
My daughter just started looking around the room for her cat when Suki was mowing. Good build. Enjoy your night. EST.
I don't know what that means either.
Estimated start time.
Oh.
Balding Toski. I spent 3 hours once trying to fit in links to my RC four-wheel drive leverage axles. That was fun.
We've got one night to get this done, so we're going straight to the file.
You're a dumbass. You should have started this.
That's the point, to see what we can do in a night.
That's not a good thing.
Why not?
That's not fun for anyone.
Psh. You don't understand what we think is fun.
Eastern Standard Time.
Oops. I suck.
I'm ordering a dig too. Let's see what to have Josh draw on the package. What do you want to draw on the package?
I don't know that I'll be in packaging. And if you asked Dan to draw a picture, you probably would get a snowman. Because
I can draw a snowman.
that is what Dan draws on packages.
Somebody asked me, and maybe they're here, who knows, somebody's daughter really likes snowmen and asked me to draw a snowman on the package. So I drew like a snowman, I put a Fast Eddie sticker, and I drew like snowflakes all over it. That is my snowflake. That's how I draw a snowflake, like that. I'm almost want to go on Sunday to see how well this slapped together rig performs.
Come on.
I think she's fed. I don't know. She just wants attention. Always.
Yeah, she is an attention monger.
Always for me.
Oh, that.
Nicole, I got a new kitten last week. I still haven't named it. Ideas? It's a boy.
We're going to have to make a new upper link.
Bocephus?
Bocephus? The fuck?
Hank Williams Jr.'s.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's all my names come from, basically, is music.
I really should have got the VS410 link set for this, right? Because then it would have had the upper link.
I heard saying that to the camera like anyone gives a shit.
They see, I have extra links. It's fine.
I bet.
No worries.
I'm sure there's a box over here that
There
says
is.
links.
Labeled.
You're an idiot.
Labeled.
Come on, Josh. I would have built that, tested, and irreparably broken it by now.
Is that Matt?
No, Chongy. Jimothy. Name your cat Jimothy.
James. Jimothy?
What did Dale say? I missed it. Damn it. Somebody said good name. I'll be doing an engineering project with my daughter tomorrow, building a 3D bridge out of a single piece of paper. Will support
Ooh.
5+ minutes. God damn it. Why did I read that?
I like that one.
Gringo Bandito says, aside from the offset pumpkin, is there any advantage to the AR-45 over the 44?
I mean, yeah, because with the offset pumpkin, you're able to run the VFD, which is obviously the transmission that I would rather run.
Thunder Muffin. Thunder Muffin. I bought a servo for my build, but didn't get a servo horn. Blaming Phoenix, like always.
Who is that?
Mike J. Find a toy figure company, Shalik, and I'm going to get a few cats and dogs to put in my truck. Fun! Are you going to video this build in action?
Yeah. Just kind of vlog style, though.
Did you get scratched on your forearm from Sook?
Where?
Oh, right there. I
Oh,
doubt
yeah.
it. Did she? Oh, you were fucking with her earlier.
I was holding her up towards the ceiling.
I have extra links. It's fine. Me. Oh, phew, I was worried. Can you fit a slightly larger spur in the VS410 transmission? I know Kim Burrow makes some larger tooth count spurs.
Yeah, you can fit. I think it goes. I'm not sure how large, but you can fit larger.
Oh my gosh, somebody's cat's name is Gru. Ed Bongstein.
Group from
But no, he
Guardians
said,
of the
he
Galaxy?
said Gru.
Oh, wait.
Not Groot, so I don't know. But Groot would be funny. Groot.
I feel like Gru is still a thing.
It is, I just don't know what.
It's probably a Star Wars thing.
How do you determine which hole to use for the upper link frame mount?
I'm just jamming it in whatever hole it fits in for now.
Oh god, you're so annoying. I cared about what Josh shut up until he said Beastie Boys are okay. Agreed. I know. That was a really shocking.
I'm not saying they're bad.
I love that your girl cat's named King. I think that's the best. How many patents do you have as an engineer? Oh,
Maybe
Bruce from
2?
Despicable Me.
2?
You have 2?
Maybe 3. Can't remember. I have some older ones that from when I was working for another
You know who has more patents
RC crawler
than you?
company. Who's that?
Your dad.
My dad does have more patents than
He's
me.
got a whole wall of
He
them.
does. All about a more efficient way to kill a cow.
That makes us sound
Or-
so country.
Or remove a more efficient way to remove parts of the cow from the cow.
That makes us sound so country.
Well,
It's true.
It's not
And
wrong.
I'm proud of my father-in-law for all of the patents that he has, even if they are fucking clickers that
yeah.
knockers or whatever.
Here is a way.
But I am proud of all of his patents. I think that's the coolest thing ever because I'm like, I can't even imagine having a patent.
Right.
And you'll have like a patent attorney. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's amazing. After watching SNU, do you think RC four-wheel drive will completely discontinue the not a Jeep or change the body more and re-release?
I'm guessing that it'll get a different body entirely that's not Jeep-like.
Oh, was it?
I'm guessing that they got in trouble by Jeep.
Yeah. RC four-wheel drive? I thought they don't have license. They don't do
Not-
licensed
well,
bodies.
Some of theirs have names on them, but I don't know.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm sure they have license on some of
Gru
them.
is from Despicable Me.
There you go.
It's been a long time since I've seen that. I got front and rear VXD axle kits. The front came with washers for the wheels, but the rear did not. Was that a mistake?
Probably just something that we didn't. I guess I don't run washers on mine, so it might have been something that I just didn't put in the BOM when I was doing those. I don't know. It probably wasn't a mistake on packaging. It's probably just a difference between what I decided one day versus the next. Not saying it's not right, though.
But Dale's, one of his family members has a patent for the ironing board.
Whoa.
That's amazing. I know I don't have to iron anymore. I used to iron all the time
Yeah.
when Josh had like a office job, but I don't have to, I haven't ironed in forever. Fun fact: if you flip the Panhard link on the TRX4 space the servo up and get up all the up travel. Alex said something about Mortal Kombat, and I missed it.
Kombat.
Ken and Ryu. Or Ryu. I don't know.
Okay, so we are going to have to make that work. We also need to make some room for a servo. And
Oh, Amanda, honestly, I'm so sorry. I got it on Amazon. It was like $6. It's a stretchy one. I don't know where I got it or like what it is. It's one of those names that like 50 different companies make the same exact one. But for some reason, I have been hitting my Apple Watch and it has been zooming in and I don't know how to unzoom. Oh, just got it.
just keep whacking it.
That's what I do. You can't unplug it.
Yeah, you can't unplug it, so you just keep hitting
Yeah.
it.
Whoa.
What did she do?
I don't know. Okay, whoa. I missed a lot because somebody's talking about $900,000 to buy a town.
A whole town?
Yeah.
Is it an abandoned town? Like the one guy I follow
I
on
don't
TikTok?
know, but we could all go. We have 565 people. Let's all go in on it. $1,000, couple thousand, $2,000 each, and we could buy a town.
That's bad math. What is it? No.
No.
I mean,
You gotta pay taxes and stuff.
interesting idea.
Who was the lady that invented the pattern cows walk to get into the building to keep stress down before they come? You know why they do that? Because adrenaline makes meat tough.
There's a lot.
So they can't know it's coming. Just saying. Vidjo's leaving us. His feed is killing him tonight.
Oh.
Hi from 671. Hi.
We haven't actually dropped hardly any frames
I
tonight.
know. Just refresh. Suki is parkouring.
Parkour.
You don't pay taxes if you own the town.
Well, I don't think that that's totally true. It's not its own country.
It could be.
Well, I don't think that that's true either.
Your filing looks so awkward, says Moose Jaw. Idaho. If I lived in the same town as you, I'd die.
I don't know what that context is.
I know, me neither. There's no context.
Like,
Hi from Salinas Valley. Thanks for the information on the replacement parts for the bomber trailing arms.
hey, no problem.
Were you being serious?
Yeah, I mean, I got a couple of questions this week about those parts, so I'm guessing it's
I'll buy
sincere.
in and play Beastie Boys and collect XJs.
It'll be an XJ dealership, a Ford Ranger dealership.
Starting to sound more like a cult than a town.
That's pretty good.
What? You want to be in a cult?
I mean, cults kind of start out sounding cool. It's just where, like,
Yeah, that's why they're cult.
that's
How
what I'm
else do
saying.
you join them?
It's like cults. Yeah, it's like when you hear about it, you're like, okay, keep talking. I get it.
Yeah. Guam. He's from Guam.
He's from Guam. There you go. Who's from Guam?
Chino 671.
Ah,
I want to know more about this. I thought people who lived in Guam were military people. That's a blanket statement. I have no idea. So
but obviously.
inform me. Someone tell me. Oh yeah, someone obviously has to sell ice cream, and we need DoorDash. I'm not moving to a town that doesn't have DoorDash. Like,
Like, let's be realistic.
sorry.
Okay. So,
Town Grill. You have to have a Ripper to get in. Josh does not get to be the mayor of the town. He thinks he's the mayor of this house. He is not the mayor of the town.
I mean, we kind of formed it during my live stream. Sookie, get off the wall.
Oh, now you're already jockeying to be mayor.
I mean, obviously, I'm going to try. Sookie, get down.
She's stuck.
Okay.
Wheel nuts.
Well, I need a servo horn first, and I'm hoping that is not an issue.
Mark, I
It
think
is
he
not.
answered your question a minute back about the washers and washers.
Did you just say washer?
Washers.
Is your redneck coming out a little?
Washers.
It's a nice washer you got there. Hillbilly.
Washers. Supreme leader. It's called Ripperville. You're the village idiot. Mike J almost got hit by a Ford Ranger.
I believe that. Why were you playing in the street though, Mike?
Yeah, Josh is definitely campaigning to be mayors. And yeah, the town will have a lot of roundabouts. Rubber Chicken Racers, Houston, Texas. Two-wheel drive Rangers with tuned suspension, hype motors.
There was a racing division in Kansas City that raced Ford Rangers only. And they were called Bro Lights because Pro Light is another type. They were called Bro Lights, and that was a friend of mine bought some Rangers specifically for that, and his dad was not so happy that he had Ford Rangers parked all over their yard.
Who?
Jake.
Jake Good?
Yeah,
Why did he have Ford Rangers?
because he was going to race in the Bro Light series. And you can imagine Bob wasn't super happy about it.
Yeah. No. Yes, Josh will be the person who can marry people, the mayor, and the civil engineer. Guam has one Air Force base, one Navy base, building up for relocation of Marines from Okinawa.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I thought. See?
There's your...
Not stupid. It's a party transmission you got there. Josh, can you tell the new guys about your Hayabusa story? Which one?
There's lots of Hayabusa stories. But I got hit by one. Not hit by one. I was on my Hayabusa when I got hit in downtown Kansas City by a minivan driver. I was driving down the road, and he didn't see me, and he turned right in front of me, and I smacked him head on. And then I went across the hood and windshield underneath of the ladders on top of his minivan and landed on the sidewalk somewhere.
Well, you shouldn't drive motorcycles.
Well, I don't know that that's necessarily the outcome that...
If we put too many people on Guam, it might capsize.
Interesting.
Yes, we need an automotive teacher. Good night from Iowa. This stream is a smart.
Is it super cold in Iowa? If it was, would we call it like Artesiwa?
Why does Josh get hit by everything? I don't know. Why do you get hit by everything?
Artesiwa.
Why do you get hit by everything?
Doesn't it sound so exotic?
There was no space.
I'm just saying. Artesiwa. You said it was such. You were like, you were just guessing so hard on the exotic.
That's what I do.
Exotic place that this was going to become, and the emphasis on the syllable that they thought.
The what?
It's from a movie. Put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
You know what, Josh?
What? I mean, isn't it funny though how things on the internet will like haunt you for the week? Because it does it to me all the time.
No, because I don't choose this for myself. Like
You woke up and chose violence.
For the new town, I definitely vote for Nicole to name it. I always wanted to live somewhere exotic. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I literally asked this 3 times. How hard is it to run a YouTube channel?
It can be a lot of work.
It's so much work. I literally never see my husband.
So yeah, it can be a lot.
It is.
Like a lot.
But yeah, you have to really like it. You have to really like editing video and not seeing your wife. Good night from Newfoundland. Stay safe. What happened to the minivan? No. I don't know what happened to him. Do you have a video on setting up a servo on your channel?
I don't know if I have a video specifically on that or not.
Travis says this is dangerous.
What? Scissors?
Yeah.
Oh, sitting next to you and me in the same vicinity? Travis is our safety officer, though.
Yeah.
I mean, we have soldering to do in a little bit. Travis, avert your eyes.
I don't know what happened to the guy that hit him.
He was deported at the time. He was.
You have to have a wife for that to be a problem. You'd see more of him if you weren't running the damn blender so much. Super cool. You both take part in the live stream. Like I said, I don't have an option.
Yeah. Every Friday, she's surprised when I come home. Like, man, here's what the plan is. She's like, what? What are we doing? We're doing a live stream? This is brand new information.
This wedding is horse shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this. Perry G gave us $5. Thank you. If Josh is the morning of Ripperville, do we have to already have an address there to buy a home? Said every Busa owner ever. Turbo Busa owner here. Mine's been apart for a while. Said every Busa owner ever.
Yeah. Man, I did not turbo mine. I just did
Stretched and lowered. And
I did.
Yeah, it didn't.
some top end stuff.
Most RC nerds don't know what a wife or girlfriend is. Mom, the meatloaf.
Never know what she's doing up there.
Is this planet bullshit?
This house is a prison. Planet bullshit. A galaxy of this.
Sucks. What does he say? It sucks.
Camel.
Camel dicks.
You didn't have to finish it.
Yeah, I did. Oh, that's the name of the town. Welcome to... This wedding is horseshit. I tried to pay one of my friends to say that at my wedding, and they wouldn't.
What is wrong with you?
Well, that would have been hilarious.
I mean, yeah.
One of my friends in cosmetology school used to stand up in the middle of a test and be like, "This test is horseshit." And then, not that she ever did her own test, because
And now she says, "Welcome to Fantastic Sam's."
She doesn't do hair anymore. But I looked at my old cosmetology books and I had all of the pages, like every chapter, I was like A, D, C, B written on the margins.
Oh, because you were writing the
Because I was
answers for
because
her?
I would have been writing all of the answers for her down on my.
Reminds me of one of those the Tom Segura joke that, "Oh, you ruined my career." Oh yeah, because you can't cut hair with a gut.
What does man-con mean? Oh, I get it. Matt.
Yeah. There you go. See, you got it. Matt did not. That joke was brought up on Wednesday, and Matt did not. It's like, is that a real thing? No, Matt.
Shouldn't be. One day I'll get around to put a turbo on the snowball. Do you know what that is?
On a snowball?
It's Alex.
Oh, God. Is that what he calls his Yaris?
Yes.
Is that so? What is she doing?
Being cray-cray. Yeah, you're right, Randall. It does not need a turbo. No Hayabusa needs a turbo.
But they sound so good. Make cool
What's it
sound.
sound like?
Psh.
Did you tell anybody that you were drunk on Wednesday?
No, I wasn't either.
Liar.
You spiked my sparkly, bubbly water.
I did. Don't ask me to get things.
But I knew immediately you did something because the can was very cold and I had had that water out for over an hour. And I was questioning you.
And I said, I did not do anything to your soda.
Yeah. And you lied. Liar.
But you obviously knew I did.
That's not an argument for saying you don't lie. Like, well, you knew I was. Like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the
Welcome to Vanquishville, where all the addresses are Ripper serial numbers.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right. So, drive shafts are on, links are on, axles are on. I need to make an upper front link. I need to sort out a panhard, though.
Greetings from Rose City, Michigan. That sounds like a beautiful place.
Kind of does.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Michigan?
I have. You and I both have together. Remember?
Detroit, but like.
I
Have you
mean,
ever...
that's Michigan. That's about as Michigan as it gets.
But
Even.
I'm saying, like, have you ever like been to like Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota area?
Oh, the Wisconsin part of Michigan.
That. Not driving through it.
I see what you're asking.
I hate you. Squints Polidorus gave us $5. Thank you with your pretty puppy. Is that comp tomorrow? Hurry up. By the way, thanks for telling me to make my own PHB mount for the VP Copper Housing. It turned out great.
Sweet. The comp is technically on Sunday. I thought it was tomorrow. But definitely plan on getting
Can we get
most
an
of
overhead
this.
cam shot? Greetings from Sacramento. Sorry for ya.
There, we'll run this until it freezes because we know that is inevitable.
Detroit's armpit of the U.S. You've never been to Sacramento.
So, let's see. We are undoing this link set.
How come Vanquish doesn't make many parts for TRX4 as they do this SCX10?
It's one of those. There's a huge thing.
King of the Rock, see y'all from the Ozarks. We will. I'm in Sacramento for the first time. I'm so sorry.
It's nice here.
It's not nice here. There's Auburn. I like Auburn.
You do like Auburn.
I do like Auburn. Sacramento's a ghetto, especially near Roseville Road.
Oh, up, Rosie.
Like you.
Yeah. That's
2 houses in Riverville will have the exact same address, but Josh won't tell us what 2 it is. It'll just be the Amazon driver will know. Oh, neighbors at the Airbnb are running short course trucks. Where are you?
Who is that?
Brazen?
Yeah, that's Brazen. He's the one who gave us the chassis here. He flew in from Missouri.
Oh, what part of Missouri is he from?
Brad, am I wrong? Is it Missouri? Correct me.
Have we ever been to Vermont? We have not been to Vermont.
We have not. That is true. We have not traveled to the Northeast together. Have we? We
No.
drove through Buffalo.
No, I've been to New York City, but that's it.
I've been to Washington, D.C., but that's it.
Yeah. Marysville's so much worse than Sacramento. I mean, I shit on it, but I live here now. This is not home, but I live here, so I will make the best of it.
Okay.
Best I can. Are there any good barbecue places in Sacramento? There are not.
No.
Unless you like...
And not if you're is that Brett?
I don't know who said that, but
Okay.
there's not.
If you like Midwest barbecue, like real barbecue, good barbecue, not like...
He's from Indiana, Brazen Skill.
I'm sorry, Brett.
Did he come see your shop? Is that how
No,
you
he got
here
here today.
Oh.
He mailed this. That's how I got it.
Oh.
Amazing. Technology.
Move up to Auburn. Josh doesn't want to drive that far for work. And I'm afraid of fires.
Yeah, we're not a big fan of the fire stuff.
No, they scare me. Tornado?
It's just
Whatever.
a little wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, fires we don't like.
I have since a lot of barbecue squad.
Have you ever eaten squirrel?
I have. Sure have.
Is that a Billy Freeman thing?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Your dad doesn't hunt.
I know, he did. He has before. Vanquishville, cops all drive zippers. What's a zipper?
Someone was making a joke that if we made a drag car, we should call it a zipper.
Aww. If it gets you to New England, may I interest you in an RC event? That's the only reason.
that is the only reason we travel, because of RC events.
If we haven't been there together, then it like I said, New York City, like I went to see my girlfriend, and now like there's a cool brew pub and hamburger joint up there. Might have to look it up. In Sacramento. It's probably a chain.
There's a lot of chain restaurants here. All right, upper link is done. We've got to...
I gotta go make some more coffee. Oh, look at this little pumpkin. Look at how cute she's being. Look.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at that.
We have a joke here, because anytime I try and touch Sookie, she'll let me pet her like a half a second, and then she'll...
Can you try and pet her? Oh, see?
She's only letting it because... Oh, and she's leaving.
No, she's not.
She's trying to hang off the chair to stop.
Josie says, I want to be a cop in Riverville. Do you know how fast I was going? Not fast enough. She's definitely more into me than Josh.
Yeah. She is Nicole's cat. That is for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some shocks.
Oh, fun. I need coffee.
Oh, my God.
So, can you stay here and hang out with your daddy?
She will follow you as soon as you walk out the door.
Maybe not. Look at her. Oh, I kicked your body. I kicked your man butt out.
There she goes. Gone. Immediately. All right. Sookie's the star of the show. Yeah, that is. She likes to make a random appearance here and there, but that's about all. All right. So we we're going to put some Incision 90 millimeter shocks on here. And probably going to go with something like... I'm probably going to go a little bit lighter on this one and do like... probably do like 40 weight. Just because this truck will be a little lighter. We're going to use the Traxxas carousel. Grab 40 weight. I haven't used this, so I got to pull the seals off. All right. Sookie van is a project. I talked about it, but really I'll just trim it and then that'll be fine. What electrics are you going with? I've got a Holmes Crawlmaster Magnum stubby in here, which is a sweet little brush motor. And then I've got a BR Mini S9177 SV on the servo. And then I'm going to see, I might have a winch in that rig right there that's brand new. I might grab that. So we're going to fill these. Sorry while I try and watch oil level. Too much. All right, we'll get there. How do you like the DeWalt driver? Oh, that DeWalt driver is my best friend. Let's see. Get some of the air out and see where my oil level is, but I think I'm gonna have to remove some. I am. I've got to head out, but thank you for joining regardless. We're making good progress. 8 o'clock now, we're 2 hours in. And yeah, we're looking good. About 8 mil from the top is where I fill in incision shocks. Okay.
8 o'clock already.
I know. You see how much we got done?
Nope.
Crazy. And we're gonna put the cap on at half stroke.
We need a BEC with the BR Mini.
Actually, that is a great point.
Timothy White.
Timothy. You know what? That is a really, really, really good point. Do I have a BEC? Because...
my partner got me a driver for Valentine's Day after watching Friday Nights for a few months. See, he even makes other people buy shit.
This is what I use. This is what I bought. And I like it. And if you would like to not buy something that...
I got a winch right here, me waiting to throw a tackle on the FedEx driver. King does not like Sookie's meowing.
Oh. Ready to assert some dominance.
Anyone else feel like we need some serious editing? Josh looks to be beating it pretty hard while Mrs. T is explaining it to us. I don't get it.
I don't necessarily either.
You just laugh at everything.
It's just a weird way to put it. I think it's funny.
But it's weird to read that
and say Mrs. T.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Who?
Who? What'd you call me?
High Desert check-in. I like good tools. Exactly. Yes, you will need one. By the way, internal BEC only strong enough to power receiver.
Yep, I will, it's just something I forgot. I haven't ran BEC. I know I have got a BEC here. So, don't worry. We'll get it done.
Got the DeWalt. It's freaking awesome. I want to know what that's called.
Okay.
Damn it. See that?
What? Oh.
But it won't let me.
Oh, you have to like zoom out to do it.
Oh.
That's why.
Built my comper with the 80 millimeter shock shafts in the front of my incision shocks. Works really well.
Let's see.
Josh is pretty much the only influencer that I appreciate instead of recent. Influencer is a pretty strong word, and right?
I would agree.
Thank you for not resenting him.
That does drive Nicole nuts. There's not many things that do, but like when every once in a while I'll like show her a comment on YouTube. She's like, "Lindsay's mother."
Do what?
You get all huffy and puffy.
Oh, if people are hateful?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll find you.
She's like, have they been to events? Do we know them? Like where?
Like, do you know their real name? Tell me. What do they look like? Where do they live? You know, if
Calm down, Magnum PI.
like, if you have something shitty to say, keep it to yourself. It's just, you know, Josh has worked incredibly hard for what he has. And luck as well. And it just has all come together. But he's very grateful for it. Don't think that he's not.
Yes, I am very much.
Yes. And so we're very lucky that we have, you know, the opportunity to do what we do or that he has the opportunity to do what he does.
And she's forced to.
And that he has a woman who loves him very much, regardless. So,
Can you imagine if you didn't make the cut, like during trial? Kidding.
I'm gonna be nice. I ordered bearing. She can find my address. Oh yeah, I'll find you. And if you say something super shitty, and like it's just like I'm excited for people when they get new stuff, right? I'm excited. I'm like, cool. I'm so happy that you have that.
I do.
That's awesome. And then, but like, if you're just don't be shitty.
So it's like doing this build.
And if there was somebody out there who I saw in public being shitty to a stranger being shitty to another stranger, I would say something to them too.
Did I really?
Wouldn't I?
Son of a.
Would I?
Sorry, I put the. I put the non-oil filled shock on, and the oil filled one here.
You're not. And nobody else. He doesn't need any more haters. He gets enough shit from me.
That's true.
But seriously, if I say somebody being shitty to anybody, you're done. And you should be happy I like you.
Yeah. And
so everyone, just be nice to everybody else. That's all I have to say.
Don't be a dick.
Just don't be a dick. Just be nice. Life is too short. That sounds like something I would do. Put an empty shock on.
Yeah. Son of a.
Why would you not just fill all of them?
Well, because I was just doing one at a time.
Right. Can't we all just get along?
There's not enough time to overthink these things. So much time.
No,
so
but you
little
are
to do.
lucky. The majority of 99.9% of everybody is awesome. That's
Yeah.
why.
I mean, you do open up on, like.
You open yourself up to.
You know, I'm like, oh, I'm going to build a new comp truck that a lot of people would love to be able to build in a night, like, because it's fun for the internet. I get that that's kind of like but it's something I'm able to do, but I like to share it.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but that's where you get people that are real pissy about stuff.
You know, whatever.
If you knew how many hours I put on YouTube to be able to buy the things that I have, you would understand Nicole's.
Thank you.
Her position on this.
Right. If you knew how much. But somebody just said Josh used to be chubby. So did I.
I just had different cameras.
Yeah. You know. I still feel bad that I said that why are all forging guys fat? Like, I was saying that, like, I'm fat, I don't care. Like, I'll say that, like, I still think about that and I feel bad about saying it because it wasn't mean. It was just.
You're just mean, like, how can you be around basically
how can you be sweating so hard? Like, I sweat from, like, you know.
You sweat easy.
Yeah.
You sunburn while driving to work, and you.
I do.
So,
Yeah. Next comp Nicole goes to headline: grown man beat up by woman.
You should see Nicole after a bike ride.
That's why I hated going to the gym with other people because they'd all be like, "Are you okay? Do you need us to call the ambulance?" Yes, Nicole might not love RCs, but genuinely love the community this built. I agreed. Remember when we went in and talked to the Futaba guys down at in Illinois?
Yeah.
And we were like, in the crawler world, if something breaks, like somebody has it and they'll give you to fix it. And they were racing guys. And they were like, what? I'm like, That's the only reason I am here with him right now, because everyone is so nice.
As my secretary. Oh,
yeah, I was your secretary. Everyone's so nice and lovely and wonderful. And
we had a meeting with Fataba in Illinois on our way back from a trip from Chicago. But to get into the building, you actually had to be in the industry. And they were like, when I pulled up and Nicole was with me, they're like, I'm just like, really don't have like visitors as well. Like, she's my secretary. They're like, okay.
We had to give them our IDs and everything. It was legit.
Yeah. And then they went bankrupt.
Secretary or pack mule?
Hey, you wear a lot of hats.
I do. If you stop doing these, I will find you. No, enough. I will throw my soapbox in the other room. Have you ever tried a shock vacuum pump?
No, I haven't. Scale shocks are kind of like an emulsion shock. They don't, so like I've never really got into that part of it, but they are cool. I think that they're cool. Well, like almost anything that's a cool tool, but
that's on Instagram.
Cool tool. Are you saying I buy shitty things off the internet? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Trying to be funny?
If Josh doesn't like something, then I do. I'm just happy Oh, that's rude. You haven't seen an eye roll because you haven't been watching carefully enough. I definitely rolled my eyes at him. I'm just happy I got an Arma infraction yesterday.
Well, yeah.
What do you have?
The infraction.
Is that what that thing is?
Well, that's the limitless, but the infraction's the big one in the garage.
The truck looking one?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I think those Armas are cool. Yeah.
The Armas are like
the circle maker. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yes. The Armas are rad. Like the designers at Arma have some style.
Yeah. I will find you. I'll find you.
Find you.
Hey, Josh, I have a die-cast metal body that weighs 15 pounds. What are the best scale shocks for that heavy weight?
Ooh, you're going to need something more than a scale shock because that is going to take some serious spring rate. There's not a scale shock that's made for that, honestly. Like, that's just the truth.
MIP?
That's not, I mean, that is an RC company, but that is not.
It just says MIP question mark. I want to know what the 8S looks like.
It's the size. It's like this.
Because I can't imagine with how big the regular 6S is, how big the 8S is.
It's massive.
Good morning from the UK. Just woke up. What did I miss?
We are building a flat rail comp style truck tonight. We've got SCX 10.3 straight axles on it. We used a Vanquish VFD transmission, overdrive gears in the front, underdrive gears in the rear, and a 21% overdrive in the transmission. Incision drive shafts, Incision shocks, Fataba Servo. Incision link set. Ooh.
Hi from Hobby Haven, guys.
Hey, what's going on?
What's drivers for DeWalt?
Oh, these are Traxxas. I'm using like the Traxxas Pro set or something like that. It comes in this nice bag and it's got all kinds of driver tips and things like that. Super nice. I love that set. Okay.
What?
Another set of shocks.
What's a wheelbase on that rig?
12.3.
Might have to go with the 5th scale shock.
You might have to.
Yeah.
For that kind of weight, or at least an 8th scale.
It's the Salvet Ford F100 body that weighs 15 pounds.
I've seen that. Beautiful body.
Jesse Schultz, you shut your face.
What was Jesse trying to get into?
Nothing.
Trying to start a fight? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you need to get the 8S now? Oh, I see what you mean, Jesse. No. I think I bought that Limitless recently, and that is going to probably be... I got the TP Power motor for it, Mamba XLX2, but I don't think that... I'm not big into like the large-scale basher stuff. Super cool, but just not for me.
James Wilson, I'll give you a pass on that one.
What?
As long as we stick with RC material, I'm fine. But the minute Josh goes to talking about roundabouts, I'm going into dick mode. It's fine. Hey, Josh, built the Unimog 10 and TRX4 since shutdown started to get back.
You know what? That's such a common like a common theme of people like this is such a good hobby, especially if you're at home, you just need something tactile to tinker with. There's unlimited things you can do. If you have painting skills, you can spend a bunch of time. If you have 3D printing skills, you have a bunch of possibilities. Just if you don't have any skills, it's a good place to try and learn some. I mean, one of these days you're gonna
What?
start learning
Nope.
a skill.
Just,
Just skill.
I mean,
I don't even own a gun rack. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns to necessitate an entire rack.
nope, 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 nope. Not reading any of these questions.
What?
I'm gonna go get coffee. You can talk about fucking stupid shit.
Traffic?
Yeah.
The roads that get you from one place to another safely?
I would be fine
and efficiently.
never leaving this house. I would be fine with that.
I've built 10 kits in the past year. Haven't painted any bodies yet. Swoof, you know what? Samesies. I don't know how many kits I've built in the last year, but I don't know that I've painted a body on any of them. Oh, I painted the Capra. I did paint that one myself.
I feel like you could probably paint better than you say. You just are too lazy to.
Nicole's yelling gibberish from the other room. But, I did paint the tuk-tuk too.
You heard me. You heard me.
Did I?
Yeah, I think you're just too lazy. I think you actually can paint better than you say you can.
I don't know that that's true. And no one's going to prove it.
What? We've seen it. She got wasted.
What?
Nicole build, that would be epic. Nope.
Oh, we've tried it. It was Legos, and it didn't go all that.
Was your F1 concept template meant for a four-wheel drive setup with a standard skid plate?
Yes. But it was meant... I would love to see somebody actually build that chassis. It was meant to be like a regular, off-road Wraith style type car. But yes, four-wheel drive with a standard skid plate, center-mounted transmission. As far as how you decided to mount the shocks, that's another question. But that is one that I would like to probably even revisit someday. It's based off of a Pikes Peak racer.
We've never driven Pikes Peak together.
We have not. That is true.
I've done it. Have you ever done it?
No, I've never been all the way to the top.
Yeah, I have. Capra, Bomber, or Rift? You have one choice.
Rift,
BS410 Ultra.
Rift, I think. Yeah.
What
It'd
would it
be
take-
tough between the Rift and the Bomber for me, but the Capra is an easy last place for me.
Josh, are you sure about the inclination of that rear shocks?
No, but it's just a start point. Once I get this truck's going to be pretty light. There's not going to be much in the rear. Like you're going to be very little weight. So I do want these things to move. The whole truck's going to be really light in general. So I'm
J
pretty
is empty.
pretty solid. Mike J is empty.
Did you ever hear or read into the FIU bridge collapse in Florida? Thoughts? I'm sure he did.
FIU bridge.
I remember
collapse in
that.
Florida. I'm trying to think of which one that one was. Oh, was that the pedestrian bridge?
I think so. That was in Florida.
I believe if that's the pedestrian
2
bridge
years
one,
ago?
that was like 8 or 9 years ago.
I don't know about that. Dylan Nottingham gave us $5 and said, "What makes the Incision 10.3 straight axle links not be compatible with the 10.3 portals?"
Straight, not compatible with 10.3 portals. I'm trying to think of why that would be the case. Did I write that? I don't know. I
Sometimes he just talks. I mean, he does love the sound of his own voice, but sometimes he doesn't listen.
I'm just trying. I can't remember exactly how that went, and why that would be the case.
Gigawatt RC, hope your car has a big trunk because I'm going to put my bike in
Put my
it.
bike in it.
My wife cares about my RCs about as much as I care about her leggings collection. Thank you. And I collect leggings as well.
But I do care about your leggings.
Aww.
I like how your leggings look.
Aww.
I mean, I really don't care which ones you have on, but
No. I like Costco leggings.
you like leggings that have holes in them. No.
No, I'm just cheap. And the only person I see is Eddie. And, like, does he give a fuck if I have holes in my leggings? No. Am I going to spend money on getting
Hillbilly.
Am I going to get new leggings? No. Like, and don't even talk to me about wearing jeans. Like, give me a break. Sabre or Vance Refrigeration or Dunder theme?
Oh, Sabre. That would be pretty good.
But nobody would get it. Vance Refrigeration would be, like, under the radar.
Yeah, it would
but,
be
like,
good.
super cool.
Bob Vance.
I showed Cody Love Fab that chassis you had started on the site based on the Infiate build.
Yep.
He was pumped to see someone built it. If you follow him, the Repu truck he is building right now is amazing.
Send it if someone built that, send it to me on Instagram. Just like direct message it to me. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, that bridge. Super mess. Engineering with crazy wrong load counts.
Yeah, I think I do recall that. It's been a while, but I do recall.
He's definitely going to Google it later.
I do like me a good bridge collapse story.
That's
I know. I don't mean it that way, but just like the
Why it
engineering
happened? what
lessons.
about
The Hyatt Skyway.
Hyatt?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've read all about that.
Yeah.
Especially because I used to walk all over that area.
My Aunt Mary Sue was supposed to be, and Grandma and Grandpa were supposed to be at that party, and then they decided not to go.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I am going to use the Vanquish VS410 panhard mount. There's one hole in the chassis that's basically in the perfect location. Then I'm going to have to drill a second hole, and we'll be in good shape.
Eddie doesn't say it to your face. I don't care. Don't care. Are you using brass swivel ball link for the top of the shocks?
I am.
Are VS410 links available yet for the axle straight arms?
Yes, they're on the site.
40-year-old virgin. For a noob like me, it's great to watch how Josh and Matt do things I aspire to do. You got it.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah. It doesn't take much.
To do what we do or to watch?
Do what you do.
False.
You didn't get Josh Gray leggings, did you know? Yes, Mike, they are.
Nicole did order me jeans last year that were like jeggings.
They were Levi's. What's with all the RC and traffic talk? This is legging discussion time.
Yeah. Hey, I can subscribe.
What makes a wife more angry? Painting that Power Wagon body in the house or baking tires in the oven? The oven. If you're gonna do it in the house, do it close enough to me that I get the fumes from it. The oven just pisses me off.
Yeah. All right. I need an axial coarse thread screw, I think.
Leggings are pretty much why I started dating half the girls I've dated. Oh my gosh, Alex, this is your problem. I watched the 4-hour NTSB report on the bridge collapse. I can send you the link. Super derailed about how messed up it was.
Oh, yeah, send that to me.
From Dale.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, send that to me.
What can you tell us about the Silver Bridge collapse, or was it really because of Mothman?
Wait, was that the harmonics collapse?
Looking at that, I think if you flipped your servo around and put the horn the other way, it will make the panhard and servo links be more parallel.
Let's see. We will find out. I'm trying to find a particular type of coarse thread screw.
TRX4 Sport with hard body or RC4 wheel drive C2X?
Oh, TRX4.
What do you think Trencher 19 on 8-spoke SSD Steelies on a JK would look like? The Super Swampers look good on the Jeep bodies, but don't think they will perform.
I don't like Super Swampers all that much. And, you know,
Brett
Other
Beast
than that.
says, jeggings and camo Crocs. I expect a hard turn to fashion on the old Instagram, Josh. What's your drill bit brand?
This is Milwaukee. Makita.
Make a spray booth out of large cardboard box, 4-inch vent fan, and dryer duct.
That sounds like a lot more effort than I'm going to go through.
Yeah. No, the Harmonix Collapse was the Tacoma Narrows bridge.
That's correct.
The SCX 10.3 VS410 link should be cross-posted to the new products and the SCX 10.3 pages because it was hard for me to find.
Ah, that's a good point.
I ordered 1,500 K&K screws and need 4 2.5 millimeter screws. They are not in that kit. Screw that temper to 1/18 I sent you today. I will get a bomber instead.
Good choice.
Don't use the toaster oven either.
I used to have my own toaster oven in the basement.
What happened to it?
I left it there after we moved.
I didn't even know you did.
Yeah, I used it so that I could get parts to cure faster.
You could boil tires. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it just takes so long. The oven's just so fast.
Link sent. Sorry, Nicole. Hopefully he has headphones when you guys go to bed. I fall asleep way before him, so I don't hear anything. And I usually have, like, something on anyway.
Murder porn.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Just saved $20 on ProLine. Can you guess how?
You bought $200 and used the code Harley10?
What? You have your own code at ProLine?
I do. What?
You're so cool. Can I have your autograph?
Perfect. Actually, this is going to work out fantastic.
Ordered a VS410 chassis, putting it, rock jocks under it. Should I go 3 gear with dig or VFD trans?
We're going to need a different link here. What chassis did you say?
VS410.
And what axles?
Rock jocks.
Oh, can't do that. You have to use a 3 gear because you need an offset pumpkin to use VFD.
There you go.
All right.
I collected parts over the winter and my TRX4 budget build is almost at the paint stage. I watched his 32 videos at least a dozen times. Oh, God help ya.
Right.
One of your favorites, a flat rail. LOL. Old Ford's Garage 2. Hello.
Flat rail.
Haven't seen you in a while. Vented or unvented? Why?
Always vented so that your foams do the work that they're supposed to do. And son of a bitch, this chassis won't work with this bumper. It is too wide. That is a bummer.
Has VP discontinued Twin Hammer's trailing arms?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unofficially. Unofficial.
Stinks when you put it in the oven.
Son
Tires
of a
in the oven. It's disgusting. And if you leave them in there.
I didn't leave them in there. You're crazy. I would have never left the tires. I needed them. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been baking them off. I think you're just remembering the smell and thinking that I possibly did, but I definitely did not.
Why not just use beadlock wheels? It's so much easier to disassemble.
It was in a situation where I was like trying to remove the stock tires so that I could use them on a set of beadlock wheels for a budget build usually.
Spacers for the bumper?
Other way. It's the chassis is too wide, the bumper's too narrow. It won't go over the outside. It's 1/8 of an inch too wide. So if I want to use it, I'm going to have to like sand down the chassis brace to narrow it up, which is a possibility to do. We'll have to revisit that.
Why would you bake tires in the oven? Because you're an asshole.
No, it's so you can remove them from the wheels without damaging the tires.
Damage your brain.
It's an easy way to do it. Okay, we'll get the link sorted out.
Alex,
we'll get
you
that.
still don't have your smell back?
We are going to work on wheels, tires, foams, body, and then we're going to circle back to some of these other
Oh
things.
my God, this is getting out of control. For high-speed off-road, would locked or unlocked discs work better?
High speed, probably unlocked, but it depends on what you're really trying to go for.
Josh, just use washers for
Soft.
spacers on the bumpers. And he actually typed out
Yes.
washers. I didn't say it like that.
It's the other way. It's the
I
wrong
think he was just...
wrong spacer. He was just trying to say, he wanted a reason to say washer.
He's from Missouri, too.
Soft. How do
Tell me
spell
you don't say
soft?
dishwasher.
I do not say.
Not
I've
you.
never.
I'm saying Mike J's from Missouri as well.
Oh, gotcha.
best way to vent tires? Holes in the rims or holes in the tires? That
I do
sounds
holes in the tires.
like a rap song.
Holes in the rims or holes in the tires? There's some holes in this house.
I had my nephew say that he was he had the blanket and he was going like Bob, my brother had it him like and he was like, oh no, you're falling in the hole, and Emma was like, I fell in the hole. I was like, and he kept saying in the hole, no. I was like, say there's some holes in this house. My sister-in-law was like, really?
Really?
Come on. What? You didn't write it. It's just this is straight axle links on the website.
Well, I did write that too, so.
Corey Boggs says, dude, need to recommend me a good 3S battery. My cheap ones from Amazon are dumping halfway through the run on my Arma Basher, only getting half the mah.
I use Genzace pretty much on everything right now. The price is really good for what you're getting and just works out well. All right. So, do we...
Favorite 1.9 tire. Been looking for like 20 minutes, still can't decide.
I like Proline crawlers generally in the G8.
When will you guys start the 1/24th build off?
Soon as I've got some projects that are just kind of kicking my butt and not allowing me to get to some other projects that I need to get to. So that's kind of what's stopping me at this point. But
Precision RC and Ash Singer are both fashionably late. What are you building?
we've got a
Richard Fazio, the raccoons are not. And, you know, I found out the reason. I said, oh, the raccoons are not shitting outside anymore. And he was like, oh, maybe it's... He's like, I've been peeing out there. I was like...
someone said that it would work.
It did.
It seemed like the least amount of effort.
And I was like...
What do you think of those?
Thank you. Cool.
No, like, do you... So, I grabbed a set of holy rings just to see.
Are they blessed?
Yes. They're like your yoga pants.
These yoga pants are blessed by the Pope.
So.
Well, I mean, I prefer that one.
That, just the standard look?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of look. That's too much, huh?
That's too much.
I was going to put holies on, and the 101s or standard, but...
I mean, it's okay.
It's okay,
But
it's just a little much.
next to them, I like that one.
Yeah, I like...
What's happening?
She's trying to get under the body again.
Oh, my poor baby girl. Do you want under the body?
Yeah, the holies are too much.
What would you use those holies for?
It depends what you're really going for.
What would you...
Some people like the look. On different wheels, they look better. Like 105s, I think they're more appropriate.
Ash Singh wants to know where this comp is taking place. He's local.
It is at Folsom Lake on Sunday. There's a Facebook page called like C2C Cash Comp or something like that. And yeah, again, it's on Sunday at Folsom Lake.
If you were a betting man, how much would you bet Proline by the Fire is still happening?
I think they announced it this week, didn't they?
How many holes? Oh, somebody asked. You said that. So how many holes in the tires?
I do two. 2 holes, 180 degrees from each other in the center of the tread. About an 1/8 inch in diameter.
Apparently, Precision and Ash are both local.
Hey,
and
what do you know?
Said Oak Beach, Folsom Lake.
There we go. Is it Oak Beach? I thought it was at Dotton's. I don't know.
I stopped having raccoon issues after 3 of them tried catching an arrow from my bow. They would suck at baseball. Did you get the TikTok leggings?
No, she didn't.
What is it? What is that?
I'll show you.
What are they?
They're leggings that make your butt look good.
Oh, I don't. I've got enough of that.
So, yeah. I don't know. I'll show you. They're all over my feed.
One of Alex's exes kicked a Miata off jack stands.
So much to say about that. What did you do? Why did you have a Miata?
Don't blame the victim.
Why was it on jack stands?
But like, oh my god, I can't. That like makes my stomach hurt, kind of.
Well, hopefully he wasn't under it.
That's my thought. Like, that's the most dangerous thing ever. I guess I just was always constantly like the tool girl. Like my dad growing up was always like wrench, you know, and I was doing that, and it just scares me. That's a mod chat thing.
What?
He's going to tell you in the mod chat
Oh.
what he did. What wheels are you using?
Vanquish Method 101s.
Oh, you got out. How'd you get out?
Orange with the standard black rings. I'm not putting scale hardware on right now just because it's a time thing.
We have to talk about my springs.
Your springs? Oh, yes. We will talk about Nicole's springs she ordered. But we're making good progress. We're going to decide on tires here in a second. We've got 3 different types to make a decision on.
So, everyone who has cats, which we have a lot of cat people in here, you have to get on Chewy and order these springs. They come in like a 10-pack for $3.
They have been
There is nothing this cat will play with by herself except for these. She's obsessed. Like, she's at my feet right now, freaking out, wanting to play catch.
right.
Freaking out.
She carries it around in her mouth. Yeah.
Here you go.
And then she goes and she drops them in her water bowl, which is also.
She drowns every toy. She's a sadist.
I also grabbed some brass VP rings, just because people.
Because you're a brasshole.
I'm a brass hole.
Phoenix, are you leaving?
And I've never actually ran these. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to run them. Why not?
Phoenix is leaving us.
It's his bedtime.
What are they called? I don't know. I don't remember what they're called, but just springs. They're like plastic springs. And they're the best.
How'd they come up with the name?
Did you say you get on Chewy? Yeah, they're from Chewy.
I've never ran the J Concepts landmines, and I'm tempted. Let's run those. I've never ran a. How many times should I say that over and over? I've never ran these tires. We'll see how they do. We're gonna run them in the green.
What? She does not like to be blown on.
She is, yeah. She doesn't like smells.
I have a mint in my mouth, so. Nobody can see.
Did you grab a BEC for the BR Mini? I did not. Someone reminded me of that. I think I have one here. If not, I'm definitely gonna have to go grab one. I'm definitely gonna have to go grab one from the hobby shop because yeah, I totally forgot about it. It's been so long since I've ran an ESC that actually needed an external BEC, and I just didn't even think about it.
Why don't you just run pre-assembled tires? I didn't say that.
You didn't say that?
No, somebody else said. Kevin Buckwalters.
Pre-assembled tires?
No. Sorry, Kevin Buckwalter. He said, how much money will you have here in this here crawler?
I got a deal.
What size brass rings does the pink beadlock take?
The pink beadlock, 0.8. Those were method 310s, and yes, those are 0.8. All right, let's see how these J Concepts mount.
Oh my god, I just found RC Truck Nuts on Facebook Marketplace, maybe? FBM?
Yep, that's a thing. Made by RPM. Dirty Danglers, they're called.
Perfect. I have a pro coming from Maine to Western Australia, so maybe be here in 6 months. What foam grade do you recommend in Innovations? Have Proline Crawler G8 tires? Thanks, Chris.
Ooh, nice. I use the Little Novas, medium front, firm rear on my Pro. 4.75 with the crawlers.
Someone new to the stream trying to get Josh smacked. LOL, all kits here are donated by a viewer. Josh traded with Wraith19 links for these parts. Vents.
I usually vent afterwards.
What hillbilly uses inch units? The world is metric. Get your shit together.
Did I say what I say in standard? There's some things I say.
Andrew Odom says he's forgetting to vent the tires, Nicole.
No, I vent afterwards.
I like how you say that like I care.
I'm telling them.
Or no.
They're just trying to have me finish faster for you.
Thank you.
Because they care.
Richard Fazio, I have some truck dirty danglers hanging on the back of my power wheelchair. That is the only place that they are appropriate.
That is funny.
That's hilarious. All right, Josh, see you at Sunday. Stop by the tech desk, Precision RC.
Sounds good.
We're all venting about you venting. Pop-Tarts are pretty good.
Oh, Pop-Tarts are great.
What do you think of TSL boggers in 5.3 inch?
I don't like boggers. It's just a thing I just don't like.
Did you ever roll the tires for the cats? I had a junk Cessna tire. Took it home, cleaned it, and gave it to the dogs. Finally a toy they could shred.
Wow.
Squares are the next level future measurement units. I have not done the cucumber thing.
What did you try?
Huh?
I thought you did.
No. Those foams kind of suck. If you have alternatives, you should use them now. Smiley face.
Oh, we put Crawler Innovation foams in.
Boggers.
Yeah, we're not using the stock J Concepts foams. Totally agree.
Can you vent aluminum B-lock wheels with internal ring by drilling a hole in the wheel and ring?
You can, depending on how they're all done, but if you use any foam with a closed cell, they won't pass air through. So any nice double stage foam like that won't vent properly that way. That's why you should vent the tire.
What's your method to vent tires after assembling? I use a leather punch pre-built.
Yeah, sometimes I just use a pair of Lexian scissors. These tires do feel good though.
Do they feel good?
Feel them.
Neat.
It feels good, right? And they don't smell like Proline tires. I won't even make you smell them, but they do not smell anything like them.
Temecula put a roundabout in front of a winery. The first day the road opened, a car crashed straight into it.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. What size brass rings for VP Method 101?
0.8. Every wheel except 105's 0.8. 105's 1 inch. That's the only difference.
They sound sticky. Soldering iron for venting. Smoke show is always fun. Are we dropping frames or are you just assembling those tires really slow?
No.
What tire are we doing?
What's that?
What tire are we doing?
J Concepts landmine.
I just can't with the landmine.
You just don't like it?
I don't like it. Is WD-40 soften tires?
I don't know. I've never tried that. Sounds like it would break down tires.
Is it worthwhile to cut and sight the TRX Sport Shock tires, or should I stop faffing around and grab something good? That's a new one. I like that one. Something smells weird.
It's honestly not this.
Sucky.
Smell it. Unless that's what you think smells weird.
That is what I think.
Really? Those were not that bad.
WD-40, but not worth the environmental damage, says Alex. Have you used those landmines before?
Nope, never have.
Are the 105s being discontinued?
Nope, they are still in production as fast as they've ever been. They're just popular and they sell fast. So they have never been stopped making.
Nobody else likes the landmine name. Stop faffing. Why haven't you built a custom RC trophy truck?
It's just not my thing. I'm running out of places to set things.
Should J Concepts start using people names for tires?
That's a pretty good thought.
Is that screwdriver lipstick? No, there's just a bearing in it.
It's satisfying to use.
Are you sure you haven't used landmine? Nicole, that tool has been in your man's hand and now you're rubbing it in your mouth. I mean, yeah. After this long. What made you want to go with the brazen all-time low?
I don't know. I mean, flat rail chassis or flat rail chassis. I'm just kidding.
Apparently
But
everybody
Brett is,
noticed that
Uh,
that I was doing that.
but I don't know. I like Brett. He hit me up with a message afterwards and said, sure. There was only probably a couple of them that I really was thinking about. There was this one. There's a couple of them.
Shit.
As long as you didn't hit end stream. Yeah, here, let me hit.
Did I?
No, you did not. So, and this is the one, this one is made for like a standard skid. So this was the one that I definitely was thinking I wanted to go with the most. So
J Concept tire name number 1, the Rolling Bob. Yet you still get yelled at for peeing with the door open. Yeah, right? Josh Tires, J Concept names. The Julius. The Craigs. The Billies, now with extra large tread. Did you ever hear about the J Concepts Frank? You were about to make a joke that would have got this show shut down. Was I? I have the new J Concept Curtis tires. I know there's a Proline code. Haven't seen him say a J Concepts code.
you know what? They have not hit me up for that.
Did you flash your butt crack the other day?
I got up and like reached it.
Cute. Fat Alberts. Can I get a set of Richard Burns? Bronze.
Richard Burns.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it. Floyd tires to go along with the Lloyd. I made Josh show me the Lloyd before the stream because I was like, why does everyone talk about this Lloyd?
What is that all about? And I showed her and she's like, yeah, that's ugly.
I mean, but I like the name.
I can't understand you. How could you like that name?
Because everyone talks about it. So it's a good marketing thing. So it's a good name.
I don't think that I
I
don't think that was their plan. I think they thought this is a good name because it's a good name, not because, hey, I bet some asshole on his stupid high school news show is going to make fun of it.
Are you talking about you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What microcrawler for a gift for a noob?
Ooh. I mean, SCX24 just has so much support.
Oh, she's just in that box.
You hanging out, little kitty?
Baby kitten. Hi from the UK. Up with the baby again. Good luck for the comp tomorrow. Sorry you're up again, but
Yeah.
glad you're here. What was your 24th for?
I would say, I mean, the SCX24 just has so much support that it's a good choice.
Hey Josh, if you have Proline trenchers, you should try them out. We've been using them in comps and they work really well.
I do. I have them on my Ripper, and it's I liked them, but they didn't clean out all that well here, at least in the terrain we were running them at the time, and they're filthy now. So I'm going to
Good night, Darwin.
try something different.
Josh has aspired to be the best high school news anchor ever.
That's the thing with the Scale News update. I really do feel like I'm doing like the freaking high school news show.
Slow Down gave us $5. Thank you. Thanks for the
you.
answers today, plus the tool tip and the link ratio info.
Hey, no problem.
Stock foams can make okay car stands.
I just throw them away. Otherwise, I would have just too many foams around.
You throw them away.
I threw them. They're in the trash can right there.
Brandon Timblin's just hanging in there. Let's see. Is this going to be a hacked up Power Wagon body special?
Yeah. Yup.
If the Ripper tires are junk, you're welcome to just mail the whole thing here. I can clean it up for you.
I've got some Proline detailing spray actually that I've
Andy
been
Ox
using. on it.
09, good night.
Proline RC detail and shine.
Part of the appeal, also captions for each story. It's kind of like our TMC.
Yeah. You'll never guess who got caught using a flat rail chassis.
Max Payne. Don't know.
Max Payne?
Payne.
Huh.
Good night from Ohio. Headed to the K&K swap meet first thing in the morning.
Nice. Max Payne was like a video game back in the early 2000s. That was pretty awesome. But obviously not his name.
Huh?
It's obviously not. Probably not what. Or maybe it is.
I didn't hear what you said. You're not Loctiting those bolts?
Never Loctite 164 screws. Just good little cinch down, and you'll be fine. You'll never lose them. Just use a good 1/16 inch driver.
I think VP22 wheels are a long way away. Any companies you recommend that aren't rip-off clones?
Honestly, I haven't had to look for 22 wheels in quite a while, so I don't have a solution for you on that.
Would you know what size the scale hardware is on the SSD RC bead lock is?
1.5 mil, maybe?
Just tried bubbly. They're gross.
Ah, bite your tongue. You like it?
I don't drink bubbly.
Oh yeah, you drink sparkling water.
Every once in a while. Holy crap, didn't know you were still doing YouTube videos. I haven't been doing much RC since CKRC went down.
Oh wow. Well, that wasn't that long ago. Yeah, but yep, still doing it.
Still doing it.
Years and years.
Are you also taking the VS410 to the comp?
No. I probably just take. It's just a lot of work to take multiple vehicles and make sure they're all prepped and.
Oh my god, bubbly with caffeine. He was
So excited.
so excited.
So excited.
We were sitting there and he saw a commercial and I was like, hey babe, did you see this? And he was like, what? I'm like, watch this commercial. And he was like,
Best news all day. It'll make it on the scale news this week.
doesn't nobody care about that?
I'm aware.
Hey, from Australia, love your Friday videos, RC bloke.
Well, thank you.
I miss Clearly Canadian.
Oh, clearly. I forgot about that. I used to get that at the mall. It had it had an aluminum cap on the glass bottle. And you kind of fold up the thing. Oh, that was so good.
I don't remember that. One crawl spot I like is near a deli that has bubbly tall boys.
The gas station by our house has bubbly tall boys. I don't get them there, but I've seen them.
Just reading something depressing and true. You know you're an adult when you miss garbage day and it ruins your whole week. I am on it. Our garbage doesn't come. Our trash pickup doesn't come until like, I don't even know what time they come because I work on Fridays, but they probably come at like noon. So it's super late. So I'm like obsessed with like, did you take garbage out?
Yeah, well, and that was like at our last house. It was like the garbage came at like 5 a.m.
Right, so you had to do it the night before, but here it's like...
And I usually do it the night before here, but...
You do, and I'm obsessed with it.
You're always so impressed when I do it. Every week. But it's only because I usually get home late enough that I'm like,
right.
Oh, all the neighbors have their trash cans out.
Right. When I first started watching your videos, I thought you really liked champagne. Probably because you had it in your glass or something. You're bubbly. So you could see the bubbles.
Could be.
That's funny.
Oh, bubbly. Because I would always just talk about bubbly.
Who here remembers Canadian Mist?
Canadian Mint. I feel like I remember that.
Cactus Cooler.
That's malt liquor.
Are Gray VP OCPs currently out of production or just out of stock?
V2. No, gray. Gray is just not... Gray is the last color to get done. We have to keep up black, clear, black, clear, black, clear. And if all that's in stock, then we do gray. So for right now, with how things are going, you're probably not going to see them.
RC Dave charged up, gave us $3. Thank you. I'm here. What did I miss?
What's up? We are building a truck for the comp on Sunday at Folsom Lake.
Yeah, Canadian Mist is whiskey, isn't it?
I don't think so. Bless you.
Thank you.
See, you held that sneeze in.
No, I didn't. I sneezed into my arm. My husband does that when he sneezes.
I don't hold my nose.
Like a psycho.
I just don't.
Straight up psycho.
I just don't blow sneeze
you go.
everywhere.
Like that. Like you're going to shit yourself someday.
No.
You're going to bust an eardrum. Your eyeballs are going to literally pop out of your face. Your tongue is going to fall out.
That is not how any of that works.
Yeah, it is. It's science.
Science. Yeah.
Because like that, there's nothing.
She gets so mad when I sneeze.
Yeah, because it's like such a. Like who holds in their sneezes?
I just don't. I don't want to blow sneeze everywhere.
Straight up psychopath. Like that's why I did this. See? Yeah, prolapsed rectum. Exactly. Exactly.
Rectum. You killed him.
Yeah. You're gonna shit.
No.
You can blow out your sinus ducts. The pressure's gotta go.
It's just you hold it.
Hernia.
You don't. You just
Hernia.
hold it in your chest.
I can call a biologist and check this. Do it. Just let the sneeze go.
You can hold it in your chest. You're not holding in all the pressure in your mouth.
There's something so wrong with you.
You just and you like flex your chest, and you can.
There's something so wrong with you.
It's no. I think you're misunderstanding how I'm holding my sneeze.
I watch you do that.
I just
Then
it's like
everything comes out of your eyeball, your tear ducts.
No, you're holding it.
Oh God, that makes me hurt. No, you should never do that. It's not okay. Sneezing is just the devil trying to get out. Someone said, McD. Yeah, you only get to.
A sneeze
you only get so many hold-in sneezes, but when the gasket blows in the back end, you're done, bud. Yeah.
No, it's just a reflex anyway. You just kind of hold it back.
What happens when you can't flex your chest? Poo or brain spatter?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, and I've been doing it since I was in grade school.
You are this close to being Ted Bundy. Like you are straight up psycho.
You know how messy sneezing is? I'm at dad level sneezes now. If I was to let him go,
you should. I would feel so much better for your health.
I would wake you up.
Don't care. I don't care.
Have you ever heard my dad sneeze?
That every dad sneezes like.
I'm just saying, my dad sneezes louder than any dad.
No one's dad.
My dad could beat up your dad.
No one's dad sneezes louder than anybody else's dad. Everybody's dad. I'm watching our concurrent viewers and it's like drop, drop,
Yeah.
drop, drop. They're like.
Well, you can only say so many things while assembling beadlocks.
Everyone's like, bye. Josh is deaf and incontinent from sneezing.
I swear. This is a topic that has come up in our household many times.
Oh, every day.
Not every day. Nobody sneezes every day.
RC Dave charged up, gave us $3. 1-800-spousal abuse just in case you need it, Josh. Oh, see, I did talk to Matt about this the other night. I specifically came in here.
Well, yeah, because
and was like, I need to ask Matt.
I sneezed right before the sneeze.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, Matt, what do you do? And he was like, I sneeze like a human.
If anything, Matt is further away from human than me. With his fancy, buttoned up all the way flannels.
What?
He buttons his shirts all the way up. The very top one.
I don't believe you.
He does?
I don't
watch.
believe you.
You just watch.
I am a human man, of course.
Matt's shirts always
You know what? I'm just going to say this. It's probably in style.
Well,
and neither one of us would know it. But if Matt does it, then I assume that it's stylish.
I'm going to start buttoning every button available.
That's fine.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
It definitely is, he said. I don't believe him.
What?
that he's.
Yeah, no, I believe it. If Matt says, like, his wife is a fashion designer. I'm like, if Matt does it, it's stylish. I just don't know about it because I haven't.
Your husband is an RC and you don't touch art, so you can't necessarily judge the other person based on their spouse.
Don't be a Richard about our sneezing life choices. While extremely rare, holding in a sneeze can have serious or deadly consequences. Along with a perforated throat and trapped air in the chest this guy suffered, it may lead to a brain aneurysm.
Well.
So please don't do that.
Interesting.
I registered my SCX-24 warranty, but never got my stickers.
You're supposed to get stickers?
I don't know, but thank you. Good
Wait,
job.
you guys got a warranty?
But good job for registering. Would Nicole host Flying Car Awards?
Matt and I's award show?
Oh, no.
She would just be the one playing the music immediately as someone got up there. Okay, you're done. You're done. You're stupid. Go on.
He does it to hide his Harley Designs tattoo that's right below his neck.
You know what? That could be true.
Yeah.
That could be true.
And I can tell you more on Sunday, says Bill Darris, about your aneurysm that you please don't have, because you're all I have in this world.
Did he say that? No. Okay.
I did. When will the VS410 be available?
VS410 Pro should be available by Monday.
I had to sneeze while driving and kept my eyes open, and the sneeze came out of my eyes. That's better than holding it in. How to sneeze and dress properly tonight on Harley Designs.
These are 4.5 Crawler Innovations soft outers all the way around.
Oh,
FYI. Oh, ouch. I'm not soft all the way around.
Best murder podcast gets 49 minutes on the mic at Nicole's award show.
Yeah.
I got listen to podcasts. I can't with the podcast. I have to see things in front of my face.
You listen to podcasts, but they're all political. I mean, which we don't talk about on this show.
Just start picking your nose. When you sneeze, nothing will come out. Problem solved. Different inners on the foams, though?
Yeah. Heavyweight foams up front, or inners, and then standards in the rear.
Alex used to have a podcast. It's about how to deal with crazy bitches.
And keyboards.
Star Talk isn't political, it's science.
Science.
Next Wednesday, live stream Josh in a tux and Matt and wife beat her with Dorito stains.
Nicole always makes fun of me for not dressing more casually on the weekends. I will get up and put on jeans immediately. I am very comfortable in jeans. She's like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, no, because do you think jeans are comfortable?
Jeans are comfortable.
And I feel that makes me uncomfortable that you can like sit on the couch and wear jeans and be comfortable. Like, no. Your workbench is sending my OCD into overdrive.
Oh, mine too at the moment. But
Thomas Lopez
it'll
watched
get
Flying
there.
Cars for the first time the other night. It was okay. I guess I've seen worse. No, you haven't. No.
See?
You're deluding yourself. You have not seen worse. We watched The Missing Canadian from the LA Hotel and the Mormon Bombers docs on Netflix. What's the Mormon Bombers docs? That sounds like right up my alley.
Yeah, it does. It's got everything. It has all of the
No, jeans are not comfortable.
good jeans. Absolutely are comfortable.
No.
You get yourself a good pair of jeggings.
Have you tried my favorite murder? It's a top choice. Like I said, I have a hard time listening to podcasts unless I'm driving to work. But like
We listen to a lot of
when we
podcasts
drive,
when we
take
drive.
road trips. But like I still am like, what did they just say? I wasn't listening. Like because I'll be thinking about like what is my favorite color in my head, and then I'm like, oh shit, I missed the last 3 minutes of this.
All right. Well, like on some of those murder podcasts, we've watched like Sword and Scale, or watched. Sword and Scale and Dr. Death, To Live and Die in L.A.
S-Town.
S-Town. That's not really a murder one, but kind of.
Murder Among the Mormons.
Yeah, I saw that on,
Ooh, I need
on
to watch
Netflix
that.
popping up.
Yeah, you're right. RC Patina guy says he's an engineer, Nicole. That's why he wears jeans on the couch. Exactly.
I mean,
Rock and roll marathon. Grandpa loves his jeans. Did a marathon in jeans and a denim jacket. That is a Canadian tuxedo.
okay.
And your grandpa did a marathon, so that's amazing. My great grandma is going to be 108 in
April 15th.
April 15th.
Tax day.
Yeah.
Every year I lose that office pool.
Rude. She got kicked out of the vaccine line because they put in her birth or her year, which is 1913, year of birth, and apparently the parameter that was outside of the parameters, so she still hasn't gotten that. I don't know where that came from. Oh, because Grandpa's doing marathons.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She did line dance.
She did line dance to like 105.
Yeah.
Like 3 times a week.
Or more. Yeah. She ran it.
Yeah, she ran. She got demoted from running it at some point.
Yeah.
From some politics at the VFW.
Always. Like those Ozarks, VFW is a political place. I mean, they probably weren't wrong, but she's not good at being wrong, so.
You want the right ones on there, or did I put too wide? Son of a biscuit.
I only also ever hear Americans refer to Canadian tuxedos. Did they think she was 7 or 8 years old?
Yeah, to try and 20, 13, 20, you know.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know why they... But, yeah. They were like, no, this is probably a scam. I was like, no, it's not.
No, she's just old.
Yeah. Jesse, probably not. There's a reason you live to that age.
Oh, yeah, no, she's super.
Rude.
Yeah. No, that's just a thing.
Well, in Canada, they just call them Canada tuxedos, or just call them tuxedos.
Right. Still have to put the bead lock ring on this one, but
What's Josh's crawling attire? This is Josh's attire, period. End of
it doesn't
story.
change much.
Yeah. RC Dave Charge Up gave us $5. Thank you. Imagine
sir.
getting killed by a guy who buttons his shirts all the way up and wants to edit your photos because they don't look good enough for him.
Pretty photo. Pretty photo.
What? I missed that.
Matt does his live show. He edits people's photos, like to make them look better. And so it's just, if you just spin it a little bit differently, it's kind of funny.
What's the best way to overdrive the VS410 Ultra? Bruce Gibbs would like to know.
Personally, my favorite way is to use the 21% overdrive kit in the transmission. Otherwise, you can do the underdrive gear set in the rear ring and pinion, which is a nice way to get another like 10% bump. And then also you can do the portal. Well, in the VS410 Pro or Ultra, it comes with the overdrive gears already in all of the boxes. So you would need the standard gears and you'd put them in the rear. But they're technically a little weaker than the stock gear because of the size. So that's why I say to do those other routes first for maximum strength.
It turns the vignette off. It turns the vignette off. At least when Matt kills you, he'll say sorry afterwards.
At least real sorry about this.
He would not. I'm sorry, I'm always Team Matt. He would
We have one tire left. Then we're going to trim the body and start worrying about that. And that's kind of going to get us close on a number of things. I'm going to finish a lot of details.
Not sorry, sorry.
Sorry. Because I do have some things that I want to do. I'm thinking about sanding down that front brace to get everything narrowed up a little bit so that I can use the bumper. Because I would like to use that. Since that's a...
Gary Shoemaker gave us $5. Thank you. Here's
Thank you,
another
Gary.
$5 to contribute to update Josh's wardrobe, even though mine's the same. Josh's wardrobe is whoever sends him t-shirts.
Unless it says thick boy.
Would you brace me? I'd brace me so hard. It's not even
I
pink.
custom made this body out of other.
In Toronto, sorry basically means F you.
Oh.
Sorry. We need Letterkenny RC. We still haven't watched
We
that.
have not watched any Letterkenny. I've heard that it's good.
Mm-hmm. Where is that at Dale C t-shirt? It's hanging in his closet. Shh.
Dog. Our neighbor's dog really is pretty quiet.
What?
That dog really doesn't make a lot of noise, huh?
Are you joking?
We're lucky. No, I'm not. Like for a dog, out.
It doesn't bother me, but there are some days that he does bark constantly. But it doesn't bother me because he always barks when someone's at our front door, like a delivery. So it never. How does one put a fist fight with a great soundtrack into RC? What? Oh, must be Letterkenny.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say because I don't get that reference either.
I got accosted by a bridal party doing the Stagette in Portland, Oregon. They were like, "Do you guys have an accent? We need to get a guy with an accent." I was like, "Kinda, I'm Canadian, eh?" At my bachelorette party, I was not trying to do that kind of scavenger hunt. But
Yeah. Where'd you guys go? Denver? Yeah.
yeah, we went to
The Stanley.
the Stanley, the Shining Hotel, and then we went to Denver. Ryan gave us $10. Thank you for the Bailey's fun. Makes Fridays more interesting. Makes Saturdays tough for me.
But one to get through the other.
Our neighbor's dog sounds like a nun being stabbed. That is a very specific description.
Yeah. Where do you live? Specifically. And for how long have you lived there?
Are you going to come pink beadlock wheels?
What about them?
Are you going to come out when they're coming back?
Oh,
Probably
those were just an October thing. And next October, who knows what the project will be. We'll do something again because the charity thing was fun, but it probably won't be the exact same thing as what we did last year.
Have you done the body out the window yet?
Nope, we have not got to that stage.
What is that?
I said I'm going to get the masks done. I'm just going to hold it out the window, spray it.
Oh. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? Oh, okay, I've asked you 3 times now. I've been the accent guy in multiple scavenger hunts. You betcha. That's Alex.
Minnesota's got an accent of its own anyway.
Yeah. For sure. I would buy a pink thick boy shirt. I think it's funny.
You just asked Nicole. I embarrass easily.
I know. I don't know how he ever married me.
Yeah, that is a good point. Because you're always doing something.
Yep.
All right. There we
Someone needs to make and sell CNC beadlock installers.
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
I went to an artsy event in Arizona and made the mistake of saying the shop was sold out of some tires. The rest of the weekend was racers trying to get me to talk Canadian.
Sold out. Sold out.
Oh, sold out. Have you seen that Midwestern guy on Facebook? My friend who's from Minnesota said his winter videos are pretty accurate. Yes. Wait. Did he say he embarrasses easily, but he wears a child carpet t-shirt?
Still.
Been a South African in the UK. I'm always accent guy. Aren't they pretty similar?
Damn it. I did put one size too big in the rear.
Right? I need to know this.
I'll have to change those later. It's okay.
Rancid Fruit Loop. I need to know this.
Rancid Fruit Loop? What? Is that that's his name?
Yeah, but I need to know this because I feel like, to me, the South African and UK accents sound pretty similar.
South African and Australian sound pretty similar.
Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yep.
I came back after an hour and see that Nicole looks so over this live stream. Yes. Why did you shut that?
Just because that dog and the guy's outside smoking.
You can smell it?
And he was packing his...
Ah. Nothing is similar to South African. New Zealand guy in Tennessee here. Sucks to be me at restaurants. Oh my gosh. Where are you from?
Why all the way over here? Oh, so many.
Man. Dutch. South African is Dutch origin. Okay. Nothing like an Aussie. Good lord.
I mean, it's not nothing like it. Like,
I don't know. I need to hear it.
we're gonna get all kinds of things about you should cut the body like this now. What?
You should. Shoot, dang, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I hate cutting butt. You should score and snap.
Is there such a thing as an RC poker run? There is.
There is. We used to do them in
did.
Disney, Oklahoma.
We did. What is the measurements between those frame rails?
I would have to look.
You should watch Matt's videos, Score and Snap.
Sons of bitches.
Where'd you pull that out of?
What?
What you're using right now?
This body?
No, this.
That is an X-Acto knife.
I know, but where did you have that?
It goes in my drawer with my other
It
tool.
doesn't, because I always look for it.
It is always in the same spot. And you have your own. With a safety handle on it.
Where?
I don't know what you did with it.
What does it look like?
It's got an orange... Are you really looking at me like that?
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
You have your own.
I don't. If I did, I would not come in here and try and look for yours. Would stumble through here yelling at Alexa to try and turn on the lights when you don't have an Alexa to turn on the lights.
Well, it teaches you something else.
Wow.
Hate cutting awkward bodies.
Well, the accent's different. I get Australian, New Zealand, and Dutch sometimes. See, you were right, babe.
I know.
District 9.
District 9.
Wasn't that scary?
Wasn't
Thank
that
you.
the Hunger Games? What?
He has a secret X-Acto knife compartment. You have to lift the bottom of the door up to reveal it. Cut towards a buddy. Don't get bloody. Other wife has orange X-Acto. Yeah.
No, she has a gray handled.
You said orange.
It's got orange on it. I think it's an orange rubber part, and it's a gray handle.
I just want to know where it's at.
I don't remember. I don't know. I don't look for your tools. Mine go
Lie.
one
You look for my stud finder all the time.
just for my jokes.
Sounds like something Ted Bundy would say. You should try cutting bodies with Whisk metal snips. Makes it so easy. They have a separate straight and curved cuts.
I have many pairs. I have these Wisp ones. I have these Wisp ones. But
District 13's from Hunger Games. District 9's an alien movie from South Africa. Oof.
no,
I thought it was scary. I thought District 9 was scary. That's probably why I haven't watched it. I don't watch scary. I didn't watch scary movies.
it's not that bad. I'll give you that. Not the movie that metal shears.
What you really need is a good quality finger blade. Does Josh have more scissors than me? Probably. No.
I don't know. How many scissors do you have?
I mean, I have 2 hair cutting scissors.
Shears.
Don't be an asshole.
Not bad for rough cutting.
Your safety knife is probably the last place you used it. It will be in the last place.
Whose asshole mom is typing that question?
Dale-C.
Where was the last place you had it?
Are you using tin snips?
I did for rough cutting. Someone just said Wisp metal shears. I was like, okay, I'll try it. Turns out, not that bad.
Cool. I gotta get some more coffee.
Will you? Is there any sparkling water?
Good night from Boise. Good night. It's 9:30 in the evening.
I know. We're gonna get close. I'm gonna get this body mocked up, and then
Lord.
3.5 hours. Let's see. We're gonna get the body mocked up, some stuff like that, and then we'll probably go. Did you just ask for off-brand bubbly? Yes, I did, because I know I don't have any bubbly. Sounds like Nicole killed the bottle. I don't think it was new, though. I was just putting blue tape around it just to see where the back end was all level, but from one side to another. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to finish getting the body mocked up into place, and then a lot of this other detail stuff I'll finish up off stream and through the night.
Oh, man.
No rest.
I'm out of Bailey's.
I heard you throw the bottle away.
Now my coffee just tastes burnt.
All right. Where are we at? What time is it? 9:24?
9:30. How is Bubbly not giving you a year's worth of Bubbly and a full sponsorship?
You know, I think Pepsi has got higher goals for their social media team. But if you know anybody at the Pepsi distribution company,
Oh, you're so ridiculous.
just let them know. You know, I think that me and Buble are on the same level.
Yeah, you guys have the same amount of followers. You and Michael Bublé, for sure.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot is here. Stay on the stream. I'll watch till the end.
You know, it's hard to say how long this will take and how much time I need to spend off camera. Because, like I said, I plan to do some sanding on some parts that I can't do in this room. I do need to figure out my panhard link still, though. We have to figure out.
Josh is 3,800 kV. Too much for a gatekeeper.
That's a lot. I would venture into the yes, especially with the gatekeeper. The enduro axles aren't that durable as far as ring and pinion goes, so you got to be careful there. And the 48 pitch gears on the spur without many options for upgrades there. I would venture to say you could make a better choice. So this body, we're gonna sit.
What color are you doing that?
It's a really good question, but so the bumper is gonna sit in that area a little bit lower.
Scott Norton, I hope you used our coupon code and got 10% off.
So we can definitely cut to the bottom of the grill, or of the slats at least.
We have not had dinner,
We have not. That is true.
but I have turkey burgers in there.
Ooh, you gonna make them tonight?
We'll see. I can walk you through it.
Either that, or I can run and grab something. Since
No.
I have not had a bunch of Baileys.
What do you mean enduro axles aren't durable? Stronger than any wet toilet paper.
Jeez. All right. We're looking all right. I still have to make a battery tray of some sort. Winch, wiring. There's lots of work to do. Hey, there was Waterloo. Thank you. You're the best.
I know. I guess we're not seeing babies tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, like, usually we go to Brandon's on the weekends and see babies.
I was like, huh?
But I guess we're not seeing...
Oh, they're busy this weekend. They're headed to Manteca, I think.
Chips is here.
What is going on?
Hi. Is this build going to be called the Hatchet Man?
Hatchet Man. I don't know why, but...
Because you just hatcheted to that. Waterloo is...
Whole Foods brand bubbly.
Yeah. And it's the only pop I can drink.
Yeah, it's like nitrogen infused or not, or some shit like, what do they call
However
it?
they make it, it doesn't... My lower esophagus doesn't work, and so I can't drink carbonated things. But this one I can.
Yeah. I don't remember. It said something.
It's like cold press
Yeah.
carbonation. Oh, Aaron, my girlfriend loves watching you on Friday, but only when Nicole's on here. Thanks for the date night. This is not a date night.
This is date night.
This doesn't count as date night for you guys.
It's quality
No, you
time.
still have to take her on a date.
Quality time is quality time.
Is it?
It is.
No, not watching us two jokers. Nitrogen hit different. Sean Barnes just started work in the UK, 5:30.
Let's see. Let's go up.
Yeah, no, I cannot have pop. One person is drunk, so it's date night.
Hey, you know what? That's a rule. That's a good. I like where you're at. I like where your head's at. Like, what's that?
Am I on the correct channel? Are those flat rails?
Those are flat rails.
Nicole still needs her girl date. Oh, please. You know when the last time we went on a date was?
Well, there's a global pandemic. I'm just saying. Give me a break.
Really? Really? Now that Nick and Mateen don't live here, I don't have any dates, ever. Because they were my dates. Montreal, Quebec. What's up? Every night's date night. Good night, Ed Bongstein. Would
Good
an
night.
AR-44 Pro bolt onto the gatekeeper running the IFS?
Running the IFS?
I don't know.
You mean in the rear?
Isn't that where you run your IFS?
No, it's the F stands for front. But if he means AR-44 in the rear, maybe, I guess, then yes. Yes. It should.
Oh, neat. That excuse happened way before a pandemic happened, so.
What's that?
That about a date night.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
As someone that designed one of the first flat rail chassis, and respect Brett, I hate this build, but I still want it.
Who is that?
Jens Cole.
I believe my TCS X Trail predated most of the flat rails.
Nope. Stone Darcy, I took my Mrs. U4 racing for Valentine's Day. Nope.
There we go. So I'm just cutting and notching and lowering the body so we can get it as far down as possible.
I don't care. I got my litter robot, so he's set for a while.
Yep.
Wow, this chair needs some WD-40.
WD.
Mm-hmm.
DD.
D40? Cute.
E40.
Nope.
No?
No. WD-40. Nicole needs to do one of those 24-hour hardcore gamer live streams. I don't even know what that is.
It's going live for 24 hours.
Cute. I'm at 3.5. I'm about to die.
I could actually imagine you falling asleep on a live stream.
I mean, I'm about to. Vegas for Valentine's Day. Hells yeah.
When was the last time we did Vegas together?
It's been like 9 years.
Was that the last time?
Yeah.
Really?
No, Bucks are SeaWorld. It's amazing.
Didn't we drive through together?
Nope, that was you and Cody.
I guess that's true.
What are you using for chair mounts? Body mounts? Somebody said something about the chair.
Body mounts? I don't know yet. I'll come up with something.
Did you totally remove the front fenders?
Yep.
Every time someone says sleep, have Nicole take a shot of Fireball.
I know there's certain rules and things like that. I think it counts as a dovetail, and I don't know. I'm not like super worried about it, but there we got that. And so now I just need to make the modifications to make the bumper fit, because it'll get way up there.
Which bumper is that you're using?
UC Fab bumper. Steel bumper, super small.
No, that's a C3 build, huh?
It's close enough. It'll be fine. I'm not worried.
Not worried till you tech it?
It'll be fine. So, there we go. We're in good shape.
I'm in.
You're-
Deal. Vegas for Valentine's Day.
Vegas for Valentine's Day, huh? So with the fact that I've got the body basically right on the top of these shock towers, I'll be able to make just a small wedge mount. Actually, I could even just use the VS410 VFD transmission mounts, and I could put a single screw in each one of those, and it would actually hold the whole body on probably. I could come up with a rear mount if I needed to, but with how it sits across these, I don't think I probably do.
Blind Jay has a good question. Still
What's
like the idea of a one-night flat rail build?
Yeah, I do, because we basically have a truck here. I need to finish panhard mount, bunch of wiring, some custom things here and there. It's still gonna
Put some electrical tape on the fenders for legality.
So
there's no cage work, just huge shock towers.
just huge shock towers, massive shocks. So more to cut here. Yeah, we can do, if we need to, we'll do flexible fenders. The go-to Sorka move.
What are your thoughts on the low-C laser nut?
I like it. It's fun. I like the style. It was fun to drive.
You drove the real thing, didn't you?
I did not drive it. I rode in the real
You
thing.
rode in the real thing. We know how this will turn out 2 months later and it's still almost done.
Now, this one I don't have to send anywhere. If you guys want this one instead, done. Easy.
Don't say that.
Why?
Because I want it.
The other one's nicer.
Will you be recording this build in action on Sunday?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Yeah, he's annoying. He's that guy.
I'll be driving with one hand and filming with the other.
I don't know how you do that.
What? Drive with one hand, film with the other?
Yeah.
That's how I shoot most videos. So,
Man, her.
we're
Too
getting
much cutting.
too much of everything.
Yeah.
But we're going to get there. Because once we kill this stream off, I'm going to turn on a 4-hour NTHSB stream on the that Florida bridge. And I'm going to binge watch while I finish all the details.
Do I ever film? No.
You have filmed.
Have I?
Yeah. I actually ran across some footage you filmed the other day.
What was it?
No, you weren't even being an a-hole. No, you were filming the RC soccer.
Oh, yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
It was funny.
That soccer was hilarious. Like, I had a blast watching that.
Yes.
Everyone says good night. Good luck.
Yes. No, I think we'll be getting there.
I have some Mormon bombing videos I need to watch.
Yeah, right? Freaking just rough cutting these things. Such a pain in the ass. So,
You brought this upon yourself. We all want to see paint.
it's gonna happen.
Jiffy McSchlitz. You should trade filming time for actual date time. I mean, what's an actual date, though, really?
I think you underestimate what, or overestimate what
The level of
the actual
attention that I really need from is because
like I could say, hey, no, let's go do this. It should be like, let's not.
yeah. Can I just not?
Can you just feel better about asking and let's not? Because that'd be great.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I'm going to go do my thing and you enjoy your time.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time. Yeah, Nicole's like a cat, just the right amount of attention.
Yeah. And then leave me alone.
Yeah.
Stop touching me. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
Or else I will bite you. I will kick you with my back feet and bite you. Hey Josh, there are marker lines low on the sidecar. Did that or the cut is good on the body?
Wait, what? They're what?
You did that or the cut is good on the body. There are marker lines low on the sidecar. Says Moose Joe.
Oh. Joe, I paid zero attention to that. You do what you think, Joe.
My high school biology teacher told us that his parents would go to the local dump and shoot rats with a .22. That was date night. Yeah. That one I'm going to have to say you have fun.
If I threw that one out to her, I think that'd get there'd be some hard questions.
Hard no.
And just like no, but also you don't do that either. Please.
Right.
Like
Are we doing drugs now?
yeah, like What's wrong?
Yeah. No. I have shot.
And 22 is hard to find right now.
I've shot prairie dogs on a ranch in Wyoming.
Yeah. That was an interesting phone call to get.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? We're hunting prairie dogs with ARs off four-wheelers? Nicole? Okay.
When in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Do as the Wyomings do. Yeah.
Let's...
I'd rather go to Joe's Crab Shack than shoot rats with a 22.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's saying something. Because you don't love crab.
Crab?
Well, that's not true.
I
You
love
do.
crab.
You
I
do
don't
it.
like lobster.
You don't like lobster.
You're just getting a little too fancy for me with the lobster.
I had lobster in Vegas
Cool.
last
Enjoy.
week.
You could just dip that in paint. In a container.
Like
that guy who did the...
John Roberts, guy who I message every once in a while on Facebook, he sent me a message yesterday or today, and he says, "You're just going to use the Proline Tough Color Power Wagon?" And I was like, "Oh, that would have been such a good idea." I text Joe and said, "Hey, does RC Country have one?" He's like, "Nope." Would have saved me so much more time.
Remember that guy who does the things, like he dips the white shoes in the paint, like the swirly paint?
Yeah.
You could do that.
Hydro dipping?
Yes. Are you going to get video of you driving a trophy truck in Vegas? I have a video of it.
I didn't get any in-cab footage because you're not allowed to. But, I mean, I got footage from a distance that Ben took, but it's only, you can only see so much.
Have
It
you
was
heard
more of an experience for me.
Battlefield Vegas?
I have not, but I did see there, not far from where we were, there was also a, like, Dig It Vegas where you can go rent heavy equipment.
Like you're a child?
Yeah,
Like, and
Yeah.
then playing in the sandbox?
exactly, but huge and with diesel engines.
You guys didn't have cats where, like, you grew up with large equipment, heavy machinery.
Not really. We had tractors, but they were like for farming stuff. So we didn't have like bulldozers and like stuff that every guy wants to drive and go dig a hole with. If you gave me an excavator and just was like in a field, I would just dig holes.
What about...
And I would just put the dirt into this one and then I'd
Can I
make a
give
hole
you
there.
a
And put it in.
shovel and you can clear out my backyard?
Not the same.
Oh, okay.
Not the same.
Okay. Interesting.
Does not work.
Wow.
Now, an RC heavy equipment, maybe.
I like the... Who has the...
RC four-wheel drive.
RC four-wheel drive has the...
RC heavy equipment.
The that you can sit in.
Yep. RC four-wheel drive.
That's fun.
The dump truck, not really though. Like it kind of is, but like.
You tell me you didn't have fun sitting in the back of that dump
Well,
truck.
I know,
riding
but
around.
I sat in it and they drove around. But like that's not what you would do with it.
I would have paid to dump your ass out of that. Like I was trying to find who was controlling it.
You control it. Like while you're sitting in it, you're
Oh.
driving. You're just holding the remote. So that's why you were
Yeah,
running.
no, you
That's why you
guys-
were running around all dumb.
You guys go for it. Don't knock that. You and the girls can go do girly shit. Josh and myself and the other hubby will gladly spend the day digging to China with our rented equipment. Done. Yeah, and by girly shit, do you mean getting hammered and going to Thunder Down Under? Perfect. Perfect. Naked Cirque du Soleil. Done.
God.
What am I, some kind of shovel diggerator?
All right. I think I'm just gonna go bedside route. Yeah.
More fun than a nun in a cucumber patch. That's a good one. I like
I've
it.
never heard that.
Me neither, but is your dad here? Did he change his name then to William?
Yeah, we're gonna go bedside only.
Josh escorted me to Thunder Down Under. Somebody said I was asked to escort 2 girls to Thunder Down Under.
I
said, "Hell no."
escorted 3 of them.
Yeah. Me and 2 of his
Me and 2 of my employees. Inappropriate.
I mean, you dropped us off at the door.
I did not go in.
No. But it was great. It was a fabulous night.
You're fading, huh?
I am. It's 9:45.
Yeah.
It's like my bedtime.
It is. I understand that. So.
No matter how many coffees I drink, I just can't stay up past 10 o'clock.
Yeah. That is fine. I've got plenty to do. I'm going to stay up all night getting this done.
Cool.
So it's still a one-night build. You can catch updates on Instagram. Harley Designs Inc. There you go. So, yeah, let's call it while I'm still moving forward because I have to keep her awake long enough to get me food.
Oh, God. It's probably the Bailey's making... What are you, my mom?
Mark? No.
Mark? My mother?
Rhymes with narc. So, all right. That is all for tonight. We appreciate it greatly.
Yes, everyone.
Thank you very much. So I'm going to keep cranking away. You'll see some updates, and then you'll see a video of this probably on... Well, I've got a live video Sunday, too. We'll figure it out.
So annoying.
I know. We'll figure it out. Sunday's live video will definitely be the 6 p.m. version again. So if you're interested in seeing how it turned out, and after the run, check it out. As always, thank you everybody for joining. It was a great one. We made really good progress.
Yeah.
Lots to do. Good night, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.